say one awobo na nyame bo wo so special nti de wo betimi ayama ho na wo ye ma bebre krom ha say ya say ne yonko ekoto enwi na 1000 Ghana ono so pese oto the same mean be 1000 Ghana enti sabi ne boyfriend bi a wanya no pese o wa no ne no ewo ho no wonim say na ho di 2000 Ghana but obe friend no man pressure say o man sika nkoto nwi because ni nua na damfo no yonko bi enya sika koto say anwi no. Don't be like them. 94.1. Don't be like them. Jitum say wo so no wo de na nyame de ma for now. Wo so no wo de nyame de ma for now. Bese me yese we na we anya say ntimi bese me nya bie we nya say bese me nya bie. This sometimes at the pressure betray so. Na no anhwe ya na enipa akoti decision bi a emwa aseta no abrabo. Nyame so na onka ho ano pay. E bia obi anom ya na ase nyame ya dom a eda kwasiada the grand finale ya the bro we Ezra commentator search. In fact, we started with 40 contestants. Mrantia omu enim de e commentary mu ya de aduanan na ese ya boroswa ma sese me no kasai ya beka edunum nti nyame ya dom a at the Santase House of Ezra Chapel ena ya did the grand finale no bro kwasiada yi na enya agro atisi ba entertainment mbashase a ansana nipa 50 no moko finals no yetimi akra no the winner of the maiden edition of Ezra commentator set enti ubetimi aba won be vote for your favorite contestant na on wini entimi emfa the ultimate no emrefie emfa emamo enti the kon bia nso no sa ena ebesi akohia yen on Sunday yenyina ye ba Santase na afi no ya be ama the grand finale no akos ye wie ya the na no so which is on Tuesday at the 23rd day of the year, and of course you want to break it 24th na ade ba kwa ya na ha adwene e wa setani abrabo yi mu ene se odasani ebetimi adi bronya no wadi ne yi na afi odi bronya di ne yi no na ne yonku bi ana se ni nua bi nana bi enso eni bronya ne yi eno nti omode a nefa ho be kan ye de ho ye ya boy ho as Ezra Communications na kwakra de beba no betumi aboa pa 100 Ghana cedis or 50 Ghana cedis or 20 Ghana cedis omode a nefa be kan ho o ntade o mo o anwa enyina nyina na ye ni nyanka edidi abom nyame adma on the 23rd na omo so no ehun se Ghana eni asanteman edweno mo bia wo bia wo mo na ahwe be kra no abetumi de odi aba na ye beje no se twede ampanyankopon kasa no a waka to na asemu no we wa yeshira fa wo de bra e be ka ho na bia no enye kama eye Ezra Esmans Offense Party e ho asem e na making wo bia na odi ema wo fra abeje betumi so de afa number we so 0249 337090 0249 337090 na afino watimi ene yedi ko channel so penifo pa kroma penifo kese ene yadwumawura ankasa enso ebadwumade no asibi envasira ema dia sempa coastal de kan nambia giza sausage afi goat meat chicken number na pe ebinya bi amawo yewo kuna yeben Mountain High School Freyo 0536 88 5407 0536 88 5407 bronya yin ko ho na ekoto ne ma won so bi apesa wo ye party bi edema wa ho a modia na onsuso no eto nsa frɛ Noble One Pastries and Cake Baking Enterprise bronya yin pesa surprise obi aye cake akoma na odi birthday ope cake bra na yenso yemwa Frey it was 0246 133 935 0246 133 935 ubi huye enso ewo ojama mo
bu etimetim mass station wa
okay etimetim mass yes etimetim mass station wa na afi wako ye ama bibia no etumi aye fine ti opese oye chips pie bibia na opese yema wa ebe dodo mo so e de ama bronya brain na ene bronya no echi afi Bempi catering services asafo na Bempi wo bronya yi na na olumba wu ye nuane ya Bempi koye ye na nya agrokra lumba wu ye Bempi nuane okoye wo ho drinks or de koye na se lumba ye kra no yama Bempi abeya drinks na de ade wase a na me no de afia ye kwakoyi wo ye wedding engagement adoring made bia na opese Bempi so aduane ma wo a modern na bra safo ha Liberal Party parliamentary candidate ojina mu for 2024 no ono ene efe ne Bempi no modern asafo post office wa ena obehu Bempi aduane bia drinks bia so no Bempi ebenya bi ade amount Benedict Akusia from number no enso number no ye
0244
24 59
36
na Bempi so no emwa na afi brunya no so enye bia na ayere kra ni ha na afi Bempi aboa jama boko de
nyame adom se Mike
bi ekoso kama
bi ekoso unso
nyame adom nyame de ache pa
na
unso watu no
ai se de bia metu na ne de na abadi papa na so de me de tuntum no so afase na eyi no ho
ya wa boase ne tuntum
ma boase ne tuntum
na wa bosoro no ba yesimo ye ne se ya na se mema se omo nware yesa na tabodi mu hia mu a na se onfa de meka de no
ya semni
na omeje sa we ni bi na unse wo kan wonu na akai mi obra na yesusua no unse yesusua no na ye nuanom mpanimfo no mo gina na so mo ye maasem kakra
ai
obo unse epenu du se unse se bebia du ne de ye wo I think 14 days to end the year the epenu du se no a na obo unse ye din kuto no ona ehu ma no omo du omo hu ni omo ye we wuti obi nantini pa mi papa say hu epeduru so no wa nware ya ne achew
me kai krasa mema dodo no ayo madwini se sa pebre mu no mo wale no mahunu bonsu o mahunu wo ba no de wodi ne hunu bonsu bi wo ha ne ntini etete beshit
nantini tete beshit wow
senia ewo mu sana bonsu chere sa akro bonsu be ma no abo pe bi fa ai ni akope foforo
wow
nti edru sawe ne de ya hunu die nko
ma menkwa ma no somra na ye ka pass media say ye weda ne mienu na wo wiase say your dry season and your wet season. Tell me say you're dry. Na dry no, you di mu akotene pa ono no kosua ho. Nimdie nyina mia miwura edu tieku dwabe nde se kron. Ewura ateme ka no pe ya. Say Mike, me wachi o.
Say Mike, me dance.
Na bibia bokọ de.
Me pa cho bo ade ada. Yembre, ita mo so mo ye pa.
Nya me adom afisi apanso.
I think
Ezra 94.1 Kumasi.
Ben phone kakra me na efe ewura mu in the next 24 hours yen hwede anim
Say Mark, me dance na ma chia tifo nyina na ya hwete de wo boss na sa wo kan na me so de to aso na kama mo me kekra ye wo to top the na season 2 ye wo wet season and I was dry season. I can't say wet season and I say strawberry no be na tuma. I'm ready am no ka say what we are you ra and pepper. You ra pepper mu di. Ye da na say ye be ya fini be e bo ni ma be. E ba sa e
Ezra 94.1 Kumasi.
I read that no so ma abai no read every that ya cheshie bi o pa January ma anya haban ko na ne ma wo dem ya ti na uti ne ma ti ya na ji ya cheshie no de be ya fi zamre so good through the bed the good the teacher ti ni ni ani ya ye no fondo ton na bo de be ka ta so ni so no e quality ni so ya na apapo ti no so be fi ni de ya the night cat the pen kaya ubin Australia for the ya diki to be no from the young one say Mark and say anya di binya ensu e wo Kumasi ene ne mpotem enti we are no one about temperature and the 33 degrees Celsius. And I just say, time rain soon, the Behun Suye and Opano, temperature and the wolf from pa. I just say, we are branch with temperature no cost. And the war on our side from our one Kakande, you better experience, now dream.
Ezra
You're
94.1.
you're not sick. And I said, "Okay, right." So I was here ready to take and attending car on our weather update. Jojaman, na me can near can the issue of a penno. Me kai say sister be a night and then a tia. Na I'm a friend a new wa. Na Eddie Wamisana now up
Ezra
me
94.1.
senior brother.
Edru Kumasi.
Nti taban hopa na last time you buy and I'm my brother no peno. Ti okona mbra en echi.
Yeah.
Wow, you just open.
Nese no ntina wo bra no gina se wo mpɛ no.
Oh, say now I head and check in the nti was san hu say oh, the nantri ne san ye fine no de na say say to me e na adwene kra infinity no kra. This time I could be hu omo a. Omo ye yi ankasa no.
Ebi bu so afọ mo adwo me hye socks.
Socks no ampa o.
Bi me hye socks.
Okay. And also yes, Sally socks no de
o de bon ho ban.
De bon ho ban ti bi an say de ho say.
Eno obi wo so a papa no de hye socks.
O jama na payansa.
Eno de hye socks. So o de kata so. Me nya me be kire.
Sabrians na yeto phone no. Na ye de sa bankini body ne ade na ya she phone. So this time round e be makwan. Ti ne kwala ne ma afi mu kofie no a do anopa no na edum na be kuja no ho. So na mu kuja no ho a aso bia ntoma fira no. Na mu kuwa wo. Nti no omo ye nse bonfire no say eja no mo so ne kese.
No bi atwa ho ahia.
No bi atwa ho ahia. Na mote ho na mu kuwa wo. Na dudo bi ba bia bo nse de asiso.
Asa na de ani ho.
Dudo no na eni ho. Say ene no dudo no. E na heba afo no. So
omo kakra.
Bize ni de bia wontimi nkwa kurase nkonko tete nema no. Na omo na kofa de aba. Ba kane ne de na unya the right source of dudo na nkasa. Kwa no preservative bia nim.
Ete ya ni abenoa.
No ti hwehwe ba mo nom. Ti wo sore no pa na akona na menya me de ewu. Na akwaje odi anom. Onyare da. Wo be ko school 5 years, 10 years onko hospital. Ni asasaw. So na that time no, wo say yesawa na epeja wo yakola no a epeja na
ni awoso na se di afra wo yam.
Nti so wadi be 10 years e kona wo so wo no ho odin. De yere wansa na yasaw. De yasaw no a na yaka yo hurihuri. Wo so pasa ko ja o ade no. So na wo hurihuri na ade ni na fa kama.
Sa. So obu oso e stubborn no aka ne to atwom.
Kan to atwom.
Pese e di be
be no na ka to twom na e bot ho no. Wo se body pa. Biem pa. E pra wo na na ese nema ko we ne nkwana nsa wo mo. Anasifo ye se
na ayi kura me hu bi ache se bento me hu bi ache. Ana wa hu
bento ade mi fie de bento ho.
Sa
me hu nya ko so be san kwala no a. Em se de no. Se wo se wo trans kire wo se wo yakwala papa pa wo fie wa.
Obetena se.
So bento ande bi wo na wo se de hu no komo nya komo sa.
E se de o ye metua wo. Metua wa kekaduro.
Metua wo.
Eno na ya no mu ne e wo ho se bento ane de mi hu bi ache kakra. Metua no na ya na meti. Akura no ye bibia o se ja na metua mo se aka na no atum.
Exactly. And I was saying about this time say no. A free 15 full con one. I for no to bro nyampa bo na bro nyatade.
In space ahodo.
Space. Ndi oba krumu sese ya no a. O free onwe eba kumase ye no. What the prayer.
Esusu ne ban na.
Na esusu me nan no. Na ode aba kumase. Na no se ni tira anya yie. No obetoko. No oba na nkowo a. Aso ofo so wa za fa na ye dai. Ewuram.
Obu okra so bonso otimi de ntomago ehihye munya nhye ya na emu abie kakra
kama but enei
eniama ko three sisters bonses ene waje ni abubu atoso miensa ne mpabu e waje na me se ada ye kwa akoto bro nya atare na ba besen dem ka bibia so be so ho daye ona da bonse woda no atwoni no ahwe no akọ propro ho kakra kanka chane kura de no akumi kura
chane bro nya chane na nya tike mu de bio
dabi
iga se takanta kakra live bi no de bobo ho bisa
pepe ne wa twuti akokopeme
ma no guys
yes
now what you say mpaba say moku say ye de you
se mpabo no ntimi nsi ho kaw na ya ne ye ninye bo se yes aso mien se kosa na wote noise kaw eno na ya ne pe
na me hwa adwo chan pa ne na adwo chan wo school no woni mu he na adwo chan pa burunya wa fa no ho pa na ne biscuit nyagro wo se na ho ma nti ukofie we mu a efie bia no e prepare for crackers no for the crackers nti no prepare nti wura ho a we enkola beta ne de amamo na machi na ukondo de wo de ahyehyɛ so na akofie wo from sa
nya de ese ni ho obi ko beka say da bi ko be ma beye nti nye me nyina sesa
right ojama anra the otekra we ne bra ngoma so na so tumfo se tu anra nyame adom ema leading the mediation team operation or resolve boko ene mamprusi ne yenuanum kusasifo entokwa no but the report come on mampani na enema miensa na a course so a me take notice of it pa but so o born to fa ojama na opumso se den dia no de come on mampani
se me kai atiefo bi wanu aba betie simfinfin ye nyina ye nimsem dada efa boko entokwa yi a kusasi eni mampurusi ema dan de nyina na betodwa enkwasuku nkure ewu akyerɛkyerɛfo do ma disua konkon ho wo ma ekodwa mu ntimi nko enhyɛn na wodo ayade ato wo mo so enti na aka asɛm na ka koyɛ kesene ne wo kɔ mpokura na wontimi nko ho na wo man Ghana so ye kasa asundwe man so ya na ye gina bi na efa baabi entokwa man hom ni sei no enam so mo man panyi dwo mahama e kyerɛ sɛ asante hini aye bi pan enti wode nani ato do so wonhwɛ na wonyi ntimgyinafoɔ emfa ma kusasi ne bo mampusi entokwa no na wonhwɛ ma asumdwe mra asante hini so mo de ose yoyo 3 December ena wo frɛ afane mienu nyina da e wo manhia himfie ema obi abo ninkuro to na adwene na wo sɛ enemu no bibia no abɛfo sema bom ye kuchegu krata so enti asante hini so kuche ni nyina dugu krata so report no enoda ena okopie mu e wo enkrampopuni mantem won na pamfo ade report no ekodan mampanyi na wɔkɔ no so kusasi mampurusi sɛdeɛ wɔn mu twahia yɛ manhia no dodoɔ na so kɔɔyɛ wɔn mu mbra hyɛ bedwani wɔkɔ bi saa nso so ɛna ɔmanpanyi dwo mahama ne na pamfo asante hene na pamfo so kopie mu hɔ na asante hene kasa no ɛfa baabi memede ya mete yɛ nyina da no ɛyɛ asomdwe ho ɛne wɔkɔ akɔbɔ ho dawuro na wɔde report ne kɔma ɔmanpanyi dwo mahama na ensɛm ne bi ɔkan yɛ fa amasom ene se kane emra shebedwani edima zibila Kletos avoka ense lawyer we lawyer so asante ne am yenya nti se ensem bi a ya no oka no ema asumdwe no omo pene kahye
takra ojem
enti eno wa amade nanso enam se yen semtrofo ye hu hie nti no ye so asemu a yetimi to pete no yen to pete ema wo mu nti se Kletos ente se ne nsem bi a eya na wo ka no edma asumdwe no mo pa no kahye nti be ya won fa ensem bi a na wo ka no eya won nya hye ye wo mu pa na afi wo se boko na ba eno na emre mu no wokuta tumi wo ho
boko na ba zugrin na ba asigri bugargo azoka the second
sa pepepe
ono no na
emre mu no wokuta tumi wo ho
nti enye na Mahami Abdullahi Shiriga
debi sa ena okan ye won na won hwe se kasa bia wo bia
boko na ba so kusasi ni
kusasi ni
okay
ti won hwe se kasa bia obekasa wo no e kire bi no emfa se ye emfa ehu emeto ade hye bia wo ho so
okay
omudi asumdwe na omo hwehwe
okay
ti me die mete ye kakra e wo asante ni nsem ka ye nu ada no
okay so now upon deliberations we know mediation and arbitration in arbitration you give your final judgment although arbitration and mediation no a alternative dispute resolution and only as some no court name no court man nipa bi nso to me say omo betimi adi nsem na after so mo adi nsem no omo de home so we de court a court be ka say yenyin kofi ko sisi mu wi a mo fa ho report nye dai ensamra court court de sam be so aka say de mo kan ye no mu nyina ma agia tum no a edi ano di animu no agia tum ba we de former president Akufo-Addo na ede ma otumfo ompani Mahama bae no ka kire say na maye de betumi ato aso na ompani Mahama so buso otumfo say no kre na na to aso ma na ye ma na ntentem na ye ntentem abedu sabri for me Cletus Avoka, he must just sit down and reflect on some waka because before answer na krora everybody din akasa why ade a enye no ujama na you say
asem na timi no
akwa chiri pa enti as a lawmaker a woni mra wo ye lawyer wo ye MP na wutimi kan sama ma sante hene bodin obetwom ose were me ka ma be to no ha na me kora mesa afre no na mum no mon kan che no wonte se takra wodwom na oye no kusasi ne mampusi ntokwa no ono no so ka ho takra wodwom no ka ho ne nsam ka bi masum die ma I think it's serious very very serious for the man and I think say I'm expecting say within the next 24 hours or yakwa anim no Cletus Avoka about the needful omra bonten emepa kusasi ne mampusi fo achew empop mso achew se whole opmso immediate asem na wo fie bi eti baabie na susu jagumu no emwa so I do expect him say immediately say the kroro atunfo no onya bibia na epa chew anyintum say recommendations a kroro ade akono eba bonten a because man pani so ahye so within the next 24 hours almost so eba bonten ya be kasa na bibia no entimi enya kama emfa ema so I think say enra minya information say ho ehuru pa ase na okoboko area na ase ehwa ye de amanfo jomani ho pa why because omahu say enei no afanu me na ate ase opumso kan sembi wo say wa fra afanu me nyina eno madi nkomo hours ansa kra na oba the Jubilee House and His Excellency Abishiano entino onim se de aduro ne de asumde na eba yenkotie kura kakra MCA moma ya sound na yentie de otekrare ne Brian ma so otumfo se totosumi no yentie.
Within these developments, the Mamprusis in Boko organized a funeral for the last deposed Mamprusi chief of Boko, Na Tampuri Zambio, who had died in 1981, 40 years ago. The Kusasis in Boko had objected to the performance of the funeral on the grounds that Na Tampuri Zambio had his chieftaincy recognition withdrawn by the passage of the Chieftaincy Restoration Status of Chiefs Law 1983, PNDC Law 75. Again, the Nairi of Mampurugu on 15 February 2023 at his palace in Nalarugu purported to enskin one Mr. Seydou Abagari as Bokunaba. This generated a violent reaction in Boko and its environs. The government of President Nana Dodonko Akufo-Addo promptly issued a statement same day denying the legitimacy of that act. Government condemns developments in Nalarugu today, February 15th, 2023, concerning the purported enskinment of a new Bokunaba as illegal and a threat to national security. Government further reiterates that Naba Asugri Bugrabo Azoka is the Bokunaba, duly gazetted and a member of the National and Upper East Regional House of Chiefs. The security agencies have therefore been directed to arrest and prosecute any other person who holds himself out as Bokunaba. This statement was signed by Mr. Kojo Opon-Nkrumah as Minister for Information. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa did not arrest Seydou Abagari. The government continued to reject as illegal what happened in Nalarugu and repeated same in another statement dated 28 October 2024 when Seydou Abagari return to Boko. The statement read in part, the return to Boko on 24th October of Mr. Seydou Abagari, who was illegally ensconced as Boko Naba in February 2023, subsequent to the vacation by the Court of Appeal sitting in Kumasi of the warrant for his arrest, has led to significant disturbances affecting public peace and security in the area. The government did not in any form or manner confer legitimacy on Mr. Seydou Abagari. As I indicated from the beginning, I was requested by the New Patriotic Party government to mediate in the matter. President John Dramani Mahama, who assumed office on the 7th of January, endorsed that I should proceed with finding an amicable resolution to the current situation. The parties in this dispute have willingly submitted themselves to the mediation process. The Boko Naba Sigiri Abugaragu Azoka has accorded me enormous respect and personally led his delegation at all times to my palace whenever invited. My brother, the Nairi, has for very good reason, sent a delegation of his elders and sub-chiefs at all times that I have requested him to come. They all express confidence in the process and believe that we will be able to work towards an amicable outcome. I started my engagement with my brother, the Nairi, by appealing to him to magnanimously recognize the position of the law that the Kusasi should rule themselves.
We Kura Ninkoma Wadi, but who said o make key statement be? Kura say or share mediation aseno. Boko Naba Azoka. Ono at every point in time, I'll be free mono. Na onwa eba. But na Mahami Abdullahi. Ono no de na otu na himfuni bi. Ena omomo ye dey eba. By irrespective of say ontimi kra ma no munyina na gitumu say de otu mfo ye no mo ne ye dey. Eje ho. Na omo so techiri. So it tells you say this mediation no abeye binding to them. You was say Kura ka say wa frɛ omo no modi nkomo akra nsana enra obesia is excellent John Dramani Mahama ne team no. It tells you say omo nyina agi atum. Nti wo no wote akire na ona wo sponsor one fashion bia. Ti ase say omo a wokoma omo no. Omo agi atum say de Kura nim die mu. Recommendation da mama mpani no. Omo be di so. Enti mo bia nkotre kire nkonko ye bibia. Ofa bia de ne dan ye mfanya dey ye mfanto. Ye nse no say Kura and CP. You are a mediation on CP say ya na wa say ekro or the recommendation akoma mampani. It is up to His Excellency. But manage do kan no say me pesa me kan report ni na edema said ye be ya and Kura or mampani John Dramani Mahama ho. Say mampani ye politician. Is on one and kan report amaga na nyina ante. Na mampani ekwo kan de Kura aka obi kwa bega so ente sa
ndi
enya no kre one report no answer sa enti no I like the version now the ba mu say ono apaso kan na Ghana fo nyina ate ndi do kan no na nyina yate ndi sasa John Dramani Mahama onko tra ba bi enko yesa bibia
result no deba eno ano nyama mabo for be mienu na onim say nyame ya adom a ene bibi sasa ntemampon sa
ene bibi kase pa bibi kase pa isi asante mampone ene no pain around 9 am bibi kase pa mu duru ojama kase pa asante mampone mampon ore mama about for me no bi na
everybody ye never bom na me kra matama suti jollof kin aduan papa fie jollof and fried rice assault jollof kin and American food dia mawo wopede dia kokoda so giza sausage ni goat meat a won be ye dia mawo afei occasion bia ba bedwa jollof kin abeto nsa frɛ no na abenu nnuane wase ne branches ya nan e wo Kumase ha sei okrofom ayedua setafo ɛna Bokrom. Number no ay 0248 552 0248 552 so for Reko Heba Center at the Reko Heba Meshaba e krasia drono no sa ohona makwa na ye oja sisi ye de ja so koko precious ya teka o mema yosem wo fomo a eye Reko Heba Mesha na aba no mo na etimi aboa woni de sopom eye promise ba oyepa Posaka eba emrom, apidank emrom, ena sak pharmacy so ewo patase 0244 470 067 0244 470 067 House of Ezra Worldwide Ministry 31st Watch Night no yenyina ye de ani kiremu ewo asoroma so nkwanta
afi me bonu 2 me ba House of Ezra be around be 3 hono
na de akwa konye wo hana as a direction no be no House of Ezra ho says wo ba candles makoma kunsia faka ho ne fabra e wa soroma so nkwanta mampon kwan no so a 31st 90 ampe bedwa eni embe som e wa soroma so nkwanta na ubeye inshira sanso so na Spanish garlic mixture capsules enubra no dunsia na yakade abomu otina se kakra bia so na ase apagya srade do kru ni padua nanim sanso na nkwamwa na yemra no a Spanish nu ni bia de garlic ahyemu ma no anum bi ama so anyanwode na mom senka bi firi wanu mu ba na wudware wie na ho ta akeka wo a eno sa no ni oje Spanish nu ni bia no afre doctor no a cho said ye udi eduro no ebedi dwumafa Spanish jingo capsules no so ho e anti aging e boa mamojade ye frusani ye wadwene nim ama wedi no so ntwentwom kora PFA Pharmacy benye bo Kolena Keba Danny Heba Freddy Mens Missy Heba have May Pharmacy Baseline Pharmacy and a Smart Heba so ewo boase 0266114111 0266114111
right ojama obekaya this year ya and yakwa Asante Mampong na de ko nyina ne se na o se bunsu oye Asante Mampong hene ana nadan bonkum so ti unse yakokofa live coverage ye ne dot ye nyina na say we know one of the fastest my dot here na ya here e was Asante Mampong say so na share say ana no mo hwe na mo to bibia ntentem so na afi ntimi nya fe na yenku yanim ye wie ye na waso musi hene hu sem bebre se hwan na ebedi hene no hwan na eba Mampong hwan na de no ba do ba bi na mabunu bi ni ade mpanifo bi je se ba mensia bi kura ho ne ade a very day na hima ene nananom ene na osebunsu ankasa ne ho kani e ka ho ema omo ekodan ohene pani ba ko no mpese ono no ebedi Mampong akonwa no say that very day na security ya tight pa omi we metra haka so ade de ahindie no Asante ahindie no ye abo safa ebi so abase ntiase na ye ntiase ba mensia nyina kururu atimi ene afenu nyina asia and we understand say asumdiaba MC amma me picture no is it Leslie in cancer openi wonie is it the bit like say or your penny this year no wonie onna na ahema mo ekogina mu a mo kwa agina ne nananom kasa ye egu apayo ne ade ano mo nu say onna sefata say mo say mo de Mampong konya no ema no we understand say na no pay asumdia ba yetete no say asumdia no say de Mampong asumdia ba nyema nyina da na kwa mu obi ate ne ho ase ama enne anopai make us nananom police mo cha o mo council den nanam ahemfo ne te mamufo nyina anopai ye de ohempon ebesi kurum na omo yi na kire na de tete kwa na se anhwe ya owa be swai o mensia ansana bronya yikura no ye de awie enti edin no na
nkonwa din ni
nkonwa din no ena enya emaye na the name for now ene Leslie in cancer enti ono so no e boga boga Bruchefo mu di ade pa. Ko me kaka Bruchefo bre. Mimi krom hene. Ni okọ ne kreti. Nana osei bobi. Esa na efe no. I just saw that. Ohene. Ono e boga. So I just saw hene no e boga. Kwamo ana kwamo hene no e boga.
Ezra
Abaga vondos. Ebere bi kura abayo abrante yi a okodidi chiame atemi okaseti a chiame wan kasa yie kanse muhunu ti a chiame obra na yeso obi an kwose dem na ahema no no ne area house no ye fe no no nso boga ya de no wan tu kan ya wan ko bi ama he ya o ti wo Ghana no na wo ya desi ano akọ wa akọ boga kakraba na afi bi atimi aye kama nti ene asante mampon minu se Mr. Ahe ofiri mampon de a menche Mr. Ahe anopai na menchia toto da bebotie pa e fe de Desmond kwa tonsu Burku area man bi nso hia men me the traffic ma me se papa bi eduada ne kon ho ewo Akotia la Assemblies of God Central ho okwa no asa abanachi no abehwe me o sa me kan Sami kai ono a Sabike was ever Mr. Champon we carpenter ni Akotia line so he pa no pay Mr. Champon on so ye ma wo ache enim so ho ye so ojama eno no nti nyame ya dom a se asumdua ba
sani ehwehwe
yes asumdua
sani ehwehwe o man de wutim na wasomdwa eye since obetena maimu a watim ni wakaw toka na wo ho se kire wo eya ti asumdwe wo maye
sumdua ba na enra ena me hu video bi se nipa bi esa dem ayesa shop ena se de prayo se de yo ena ye de bono ama bontre sofo edim de kakon so mutimi ko fight enko stop fight no ena eso ya bofra ye brim no wo shop wo brim no ko bisa si jamase agora jamase
ni ye de praye bu akora
bo bofra no nya grow
so wa ye dey
mama that video no so wa ye dey ojama sa bofra no wa ye dey de age se me ne wote ya na ebehunu so wa ye dey bo bofra no wa me se do bi kwa na etimi ye se na na o se ne de yo eriwa otimi nuansu fe nsu se
94.1
no wa yere na sa genom
yes ni nana ni akora
that's what we understand jamasi o aguna jamasi sa wana John boy wono aguna jamasi
wo ma akora ni nsu ohie se wonum
se e de tete no ama jasa o shopu mi so wi ani sika o so wa ye de o ena bridi brada enwa wia this is a video bra Ezra TV Ghana on Facebook Ezra TV Ghana on Facebook so jama this is a video they say how jamasi
na say aya brantie na abu no
yes one na tio so hwan yo nti abrantie na abu no me wa
na we prayer eye case o ken onu aka bomo
my emfa sound number what the emfa sound let me see am sound ade we dey anu wo she hu
mo amohwe nkola no esira mo ba bia bia wo ba tune ma be kola ya friend insira me se ba bia ni papa wo biara ye so wo Germany o me fa no okuno ma me no obuni se ya no aka ni trabo den chese ma me na yesa ma fe kola na eburo na ti no enti na chese o so okofo obi na beti gidigidi ye friend ata ye se ata no na ba buru no Yamasi for mo passem strase. Obia ye ohu ma me na gina gate na no. Obi kwaje na so ma obi kwaje no awo no. Ni nua ma me
Ode bu no.
And Okofa atana na betrim oduro se ono maame no de wabonu wa se ono ano. Entimi akofra ntino. Atana nso meto aso mebo no. E na wo bro pa no no. Jamase hawo. Utie audio na maame ne se jamase fo mo ohufo.
Ai ne se da bia akoso.
Wo se video we part 2. Wo di kan bo no part 1. Nso wo bo no da jamase fo te mo hema no pai. Mu tie mi jamase fo mu nim. Mo ya we.
Ezra 94.1.
Mama kuna wie. Mama mampani ya nkwa na bofra ya obetimi ama brante kakraka we ache bofra hye fom. Ba bu ni se ya na wo gina gate no aloko obi ama obi anwuram. Mimo obi anwuram.
Na media emi ya ne se we nyina besi. Na okwa ni pakra na wo se e bonsam.
Apozi fo ache no.
E won ba che no.
Apozi fo ache no. Mama me please.
Ai.
Apozi fo ache no. Apozi fo ache no no pai.
Ah.
Apozi fo ache no.
Na da bio akura ketu we na ho den ye seyenti wo be ma obeti aketi se tim ne so. Ade enfia aka bobu nsia ne numu de bo no.
Aboga fo mo ja mo yere no mo no mo ma wo Ghana. Mo ma no mo yere no ebi mo bre o. Boga fo mo ja mo yere no mo ma mo Ghana. Ebi bre o. Ebi bre pa. Ni papa wa onani o. O ja ma me ko ma no somra. Who's a post for the release about MCR mama me that release no. Ma me the assembly member for Jamase Central. Michael Boating Asante in Nkomo. Name what me kan op ya Ezra TV, Ezra Radio. Bi aboko de.
Na me admo.
Ana ekoba ne saying na abrante eketu akura na baba wa ese fe ni hira. Hira na timi de bomba ma be ma. Na ma me panimu ejina gate aloko so mo obi anwuram. Odo ho kan so kura na be ka seja. O ma me na kopia na ato abonten. Na ye bo obofra ante sei. E de na asi.
Ezra 94.1.
Ya me da ati. Eka konye ya tia. E tie pu ni na ne me pesu aso pu ni. The one say, and then 3 days. And then a better time, 5:30 in the morning. And a boy be the picture in video, no sending about the video send me from Buchi. Tell me about a day in a moment to a family. As me coming, you know, on the other chain class. I mean, it may be a choir, Miss Muhun, Pacro, yes, I think a social welfare for. Asoti won for you me forward in my home. And almost say I dear kia member of the social reform. It's the idea of Panama member. When to member I said me teach you city. It's made by my farmer and many. It's the farmer I'm do almost say police team be under Panaco. On my Panaco and let me down and take a social welfare ground now to me ko na lisia asunene na pamfo so no mo ba ho na no mo nya ekuo na mia etuke nya etu ko tini ma me fu mi ni bini abawe bi ho itimi akwa na mesa ba amane na me chi mi ke de ni no mo ti ye no isa me chi chi mi akwa na ti no na wona jama se ye mo bo so ku bi na okubi akire bi
na se okwa yi ase
the patron is no more to be. Then I remember being a media winter now mobile so could be. No could actually. No could yet your ban now or man a man on another smile. Or flab them will be smile say, I be my friend of work the one cock. Don't question him. To caution on not the other part, then buy no more floor papa no which door. That I can't feel by it and I'm not so Montana. Na boy no pa demla na odi gon pap odi bunu amina mini we ti abaya na onu tipi na wo chire mi se wo the friend rose akwa no ofuma ase o mantem o timi fuma no ma we tam oba no ti anaju pa be 12 am no ko pe ni hu e be ni ba na o na se be no entian it wonu kra de na ko ti ge o so nto ni se bi si kra ni si amanfo de akotuto you TikTok na Japan. It was a comment also, and again it's in America. No comment also guys, also actively in Accra neighbor in the region. The NIC on one TV visa, and also one thing I was telling the home measure and pay information. Don't try to come with that. You see, no Obusa meeting, I'm telling you, I said, no, I must say, I'm not saying that. So, meaning that's anytime you see, Obiti send it for Bush, but me. And my idea, I'm looking one on, I'm not to shower for tea. And I was okay, you know what. And also, can Nipan or more, and the two things the other form. No, some of them can say, I'm Kumasi, no more chair. I tell you, I'm going to know when you are not about no more finances. And no maximum and coach your baby at Union. Domoco, and Mukunya, Eka, Mukunya at Tanoni. The song if you want to make no call, Mampon. If you mean, could you have and say, come in here, one I come here, command, almost one will chuckle and pop it is not the answer. Because I no pay.
Okay, they say no. Omo ache maame no ene girlfriend na odi animu bo abofra no
the passion
ya tete ya senya first time ni se maame abrowa no ta bo abofra ne pa
me dey one day me nim company say we ni isi no maame me duro me chia no ni me tim be hwe me ye me nim se BBC ekoso
ofra ne dey
mama social welfare for ka atinada me nim se BBC ekoso company say we isi
Frano, or Nana, send us a wow, any day.
It's one Nana.
About how many years?
11 years.
One not Nache, or near Beruana Nache.
I call it again, I comment on Ibusa, your home solution. But here after 4 years.
Not now or fine or better than 19.
Oh, say a class.
And I didn't buy Jamasi from Uncrania born one pa Jamasi or Mara Jamasi.
I'm going to again. I can't manage my partner to one which Sana again, I comment that teaching.
I see. Now, if you're baby anywhere, MC, Mama release no cost to a crime, and I'm sure you're idea. If you're a baby any, if you're
I said, Mamma, I'm not to be Mamma and one.
Okay. Oh, okay. And he says
one of any buy and you buy. Mamma, in your baba come by, and I say, I must say, no, mamma, please need a call, and I'm so okay, Martin. Yeah, maybe for you to see the BCBR. Let them be new as a man.
Is it more Guamonomako court?
The patron.
Ezra 94.1.
Mamma, no name, sir. What the suit is say area?
The patron.
The suit is say area.
Oh, yeah, any power. Now, we need the Kobaya, we kiki, your couple will be mine there.
Nebane, neba, Bema, Ebane, Abofreya, can was me.
Okay, we are going to get no. Then the name is in the Bambama. According to rules, not if you are not Gajano. And all can I say, as a mono mutan Accra, Eche, Mamma Accra, no. Let's do that with him. Aquana man, not Papano. The mammy fools are no how we are no more Aquano. Then one any metal.
No, say, on your biological, sir.
There may be some, Sana may get no.
Come on, of course, Jamasi, the SCC social media, ama IGP Kurano, Asumu, come on, of course.
Come on, there, who are coming, I go check for your I can learn them some of you. The baby now could see. When I'm one to a doing for more, say, boy, no, yeah, you know, I had it's about. I cried why I will pay when I didn't have to work and the one and the mobile basa. Do you know? I was saying, I need one to
now, what is the state of Akolano after I say, yeah, Bunusino, Akolano, what do we near Huno? They want to say, who may be a papa with prayer.
If I turn on the call and Busano, the answer on community the Aquano area. But then you know, by Blanc, I said, Omco Mampono, almost on by about preparing the cooking. In fact, what's in mind, and I mind in it, they couldn't hear you then.
Okay. Honorable Yanasiano Pabian Besamba. Michael Boateng Asante assembly member for Jamasi Central Electoral Area. And an unfortunate incident. What is a enye ono be man akra na wo Germany no enye ne maame yonko bi sa di pe dia asem be kan die
yonko
nua sa maame sa na adru no but ye be fa mo course no pay 0531455105 and afi 0558 620 300 0558 620 300 but TV be twa ho for a very quick commercial break whilst we pick calls on radio. Now my journey back. So 0558 620 300. Come on. Ono na
emlemu no okuta tumi wo
nti enye na Mahami Abdullahi Shiriga
debi sa na okan ye won na won hwe se kasa bia wo bia be
na ba so kusasi ni
ai kusasi ni
okay
ti won hwe se kasa bia obe kasa wo no e kire bi no enfo se ye enfa ehu emeto ade hye bia wo so
okay
omodi asumdwe na omo hwehwe
okay
ti me die meti ye kakra e wo asante ni nsem ka ye nu ada no
okay. So now, upon deliberations, we know a mediation, any arbitration. In arbitration, you give your final judgment. Although arbitration, any mediation, you know, a alternative dispute resolution. And only as a summon court. No, a court man, nipa be so to me say, or bet me a din sem. Now, after someone din sem no. Omode home so we de kokotwa court be ka say yenyim kofi ko sisi mu wi a mo fa report nye dey ensamra court court de sam be so aka say de mo kan ye no mu nyina maji atum na edi ano di animu no maji atum ba we de ye former president Akufo-Addo na e de ma otumfo ompani Mahama bae no ka chere say na maye de betumi ato aso na ompani Mahama so buso otumfo say no kre na na to aso ma na ye ma na ntentem na ye ntentem abedu sabri. For me, Cletus Avoka, he must just sit down and reflect on some waka. Because before I sign a Krura, everybody did akasa why ya there enye no. Ujama na you say
asam na timi no
asam no akwa chiri pa o enti as a lawmaker a woni mra wo ye lawyer wo ye MP na wotumi kan sama ma santehene bodi obedwom ose we na me ka ma be to no ha na me kora mesa afre no na mum no mon kan che no wonte se takra wadwom na oye no kusasi ne mampusi ntokwa no ono no so ka ho takra wadwom no ka ho ne nsam ka bi masum die ma I think it's serious very very serious for the man and I think say I'm expecting say within the next 24 hours or yekwa enim no Klato boka ebe the needful omra bonten emepa kusasi ne mampusi fo achew empop mso achew se ho opmso immediate asem na wo fie bi eti baabie na susu jagumu no emwa so I do expect him say immediately say the krowa tu no fo no onya bibia na epa chew anyintum say recommendations a krowa de akono eba bonten a because man pani so ahyebo so within the next 24 hours almost so eba bonten a be kasa na bibia no entimi enya kama emfa ema so I think say enra minya information say ho ehuru pa ase na okoboko area na ase ho aye de amanfo adwo mo ho pa because domestic surveillance yenye kra ketwa moto di visa say na ya na state na o bore the trace them na dia kwana sana ye enyo ba this is you and you want kasa ba come sitting in that way into no yesterday jamati anagwa court no mo dina court say omo man several as veteran and chair mami for any oma omo ne kura amanko matia omo teach omo bad e do omo petrol omo no omo de ba we tun no se mo jema the bit is better was veteran actually eviase ya wa be bu bi ba e be teaching ba e kwesi no mo de be fa so enyo bi banko akra at times one kasa akra oba bia good morning.
Hello.
Yes sir, they are free.
Wow, this is the drone family. Vigila Roman Hill. I saw that in Roman. I'm a bonfire and Pama Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia and Chebia Kanaman Penny, a cooker. Chama Poina, Chama Chamadano, the clock and Chipianti, Lawyer Kufi, Obria Boa, a Biobia Mamiano. Bia, Yankopon says, Slauki, Mate, Obia Ba, or Tia Mitra, Dr. Chanel Yabatolo, Fire Dia Pa. Only, there's you be Jiria, and I did Captain in your banty, but she chem. Now, I'm going from the Cameron, and go for moving. Also, Papa, not to do because here. Minister Yankopon on an Atakia Senator, the best man for a plan of community now, he said, would be show no moving family. Nadia can one casa, Yanaka Kaka, Yankopon that chair, I'm working my board.
Okay, may I say, I mean, one more call now for in Yama Sports. So, Emra, good morning.
Good morning. In fact, the family association with the association, the Nabumunta Constituency.
Into
and Mishra, na Syria, Minister, and Nabumunta Cobarta, Mishano. Such have been often by the presidency of Coromon, the National Interior Minister of Tanachi, Catch Manakufi, Clementine, Diabo, and Misuba. But they are taking the Catea, my memoir, of the people 18. What our when we both are. A plan given with me. What was the question? Question both are. The woman and draft need to buy. The we will feel employment. We may have action of an appearance. In such a that's the money, Mama.
And I say, and I say, I'm afraid for no in higher Ezra 94.1 FM, and of course, Ezra TV. Obey Johnny on Facebook, Ezra TV Ghana. Like, share, never comment. Ebrojama, Mami Abuafo Bakum, you know, Nafi, Injemu, Emma Piero, and the saint in the building.
Ernest Ontiment says San good nipeduanini, and answer about dandruff a wood trim or de Podokrowa. Ernest Ointment and Adibedi Juma. Awake natural capsules no and so ewo a dry man meme nyina no mu. Ebusti immune system no. E mo ba so te ne de wo mpemu ankasa. Wakote nemu yade bi ti se gunu a e awake natural capsules and abenumo. Wanu moto a bubobi na so enya enumde ne fa edidi. Wo ba pefo wo ba te ama abanofo. Ani akoda wonya frishedum yenu entimi ennom awake bi. Number 0245 079915 0245079915 Right Angel Herbal Wasa Relief Formula enubena ya hama ene ya yamasiesie ho kroje kama yamkro osa wo so na ne mata wo huru waduane timi na diste no Right Angel Herbal Wasa Relief Formula ena wodi beduduma enchemu bia bromedie no so bia no number no 0530 248 485 0530-248-485.
Right. So yana say na Pierrot Transia no pay. Yakoba the former member of parliament for Asante Mampon, of course, former NPP presidential candidate aspirant engineer Francis Adenimu ebedin komo extensively NPP mu. DNSC asembia MPP mu ehu papa na asem no na nsa na panifo bi so kire ne so Pierre Akwaba
so Mike mejoso
ibia boko
adom ho ye papa
very well
na nsem wo ho
nsem
wo ho pa onu ojama mabobbo bi so a ni ade
Otun fire.
Yes.
I mean, because we understand no man ahoden.
King Solomon. Nankopon enyene kese. Na nyansa odi adom no. Onfa moho ensanka ho.
Good.
Na bibia anya kama because me sure say yenuanom mampusi.
Yeah.
Ene kusasifo no. Omo ebejatum. Eniema mpinfo die gu akwan mu me sure say ometi na supem na omode hihia ni be gu akwan kama
good
na nyankopon entonsu papengu so na wotimi wakame nyina no me je na opem so okra ka se na emre bi atwem okosra no mu num pito bom
ahimfo no nyina mu ebi I mahama yarega ne maame ene papa we kusasi ni we mampusi tinkadie bi
ntidie bebiem omunum pito a ya aviala ya ka aviala out ase
ye say e ba critical traditional people e ba critical pa de no mo ye critical pa mabobia ye na no kwa ne anano ma ya te ase nya omunya ye omuja ye na we yanko mra yanko
ye bese pa ye bese
shorty out.
Abusia yamu achimbiom emu akwa banfamre Ezra 94.1 FM Ezra Television ena Ezra TV Ghana e Facebook no so braso say yɛtena ase na afei yɛde agode mu nsɛm brɛ wɔ adekyeɛ no so the next 30 minutes sɛnea anɔpa bia yɛsi nkonnwa yɛ no amanfoɔ nkuro so ɛna efie deɛ no ɛna yɛde ɛbrɛ no nso abɔ apa osima aduonum ensia 56 after 7 ɛwɔ efidua mu ha darling boy Piero atena se ɔde yɛbɛkɔ fie na efie nsɛm a waboaboa no nna no wɔno nso ɛtumi de abɛfrɛ me St Jude Odro Blinks ɛna etwa production MCR can promise nations ne opoku ɛna Ruby no mo bo fata body enso ebo piepia mfidie no gu a enso etimi de my nti say Mike ene abedwafo be ko break about the next 30 minutes on be take over na afi omo nso e de adekye no ato aso e de ama de be kan bia no nyame adoma awia no me nsankosi anwumere no nsia sports drive the latest intelligence little king ene abedwafo obesi nkonwa na ye de ho bia enso e de abro nti anopai ya mo ache amo akwaba e de abadwuma de kase so nemom so betwa beta betway and American for the amount betway say twa bet no responsibly be a bet influencer what show bet na me patch offer o code no man for na omuntwa bi na onsu nyeska emfa ngu botom repem no me ba be kan on sempi e de acho Piero akwaba say bibia boko
absent me so bibia you fine pa e da bibia you fine
where that is
yes na me metini hu pa metini say what that is sansa na bibia sesa
sure
na ewiem ay dry yes nti normal nti kakra ewrade de ekọ yes or the kwon kakra ene 17th right and 16th 17th yes kakra
and then now pepe 24th ni esibronya dua okay yes okay ukua that is next week
sure na bibia timi ayaka pa nti me best Ezra Orphan Xmas party no
sure
baso
sure.
Yes
yamanya nkane
yes baso pa sene yesu eka ebusa na suafo nse ebra me da fiase no wa ma mesra me ekome de me wa ma meduane me ho da so no wan fragmentuma ena mubusa se mirura na da bay ye no 19 nyina da bay ene ehu se o da fiase da bay ne ehu se ho da so da bay ene ehu se komedew ena o se mwanya mamunua no mwanya mame
ti no mpese o mu hu se Yesu nie ansa no maye ne papa
yes
Yesu so kro hia ohwe
otiase ti yama unua
yes
yama unua na otwedi ampon no onhyiraw no onhyiraw
okay
yesi afufufrom nti manhyira no fa nhyira no fa wuram
sure
otiase
so nyame adoma 23rd Ezra Brose yes bibia wo bia
ye ne enuanom nyankafo omo maame ne omo papa efiri mu egya wo mo obua no so ketekete ena yekoto no twene ena ya fa na tete na anyankopon akrakra no nti se wo ntade aduane bibia mpaboa bibia fabra
nyom sebi mpredu asan ade a bia ya de ma wa wo enye no fanko fama
menya sure
ko bi wo ho a ade a ode be ba
ma the boxer so atete
ontimi mpam no bas na enye enti dia ade a wo hwa ya de chewa wo ni beje ya de abu anim tia na
mfama de woni beje ho no now they are back
na enye wa ade dada nko anso ontimi kotom no na ode afrem what is here
na ya boaboa no kama pa ni nuane
nyame boa ti
as usual Bempi yes Bempi oh yes
ono na dia
nuane pa benu nuane no bibia kama nti wojo talk katrama so a wotu se wodidi pa yes wodidi
enti yanko anim na pa bra
bibia be kama enso ewo ho okay Jude me da say na yen hyase free me pacho the Black Galaxies omo asoye enra omo ne Bafana South Africa omo national team no um say South Africa for no omo bobo omo ho na afi omo akopiemu e Morocco na AFCON no omo timi e di ahyehyɛ so omo last friendly and omo ne Black Galaxies etimi boye na ekɔwiase no na omo ato atena baako e di ato Ghana atenema and chances upon chances no more to me ante and so ewo na emranti a omusi akan no edema eye Black Galaxies eye team no Lawrence Osei goalkeeper Kamaradin Mahmudu Isaac Afol Razak Simpson Onaya Sahene Ebenezer Aban Salim Adams Eche Dogli Prince Owusu Nanakusi Asante Suraj Sedu ena Emmanuel Ano womenem nantie eduba ko a ene omugiremu edema Black Galaxies bobo ekoro na enye asem keto akora na mepacho South Africa head coach and Didi Hugo Bruce esa se ene omubu omuketem akopem Morocco ntino oka se ayamfa kansi omune Ghana airborne obia fa ne maame ene ne girlfriend enso emra na enye asem keto akora na ohia emrante ni bi ene omo girlfriend after the game no omo wewe pa abranti afa no Sifo Imbole yes oto atena no edema eye South Africa no he ne girlfriend ena ewo ho a omo edinkra ukono hweyo ukono hweye ne girl no man one pa se ukono Morocco de oho de me sure say oho no basa bia nu na mom no say 3 weeks as 1 month akodi no mesre pa mesre se hwe wusu ye na akwa bu fum pa bia ankofa ne manama bia ama ntia no ene nkra na omudi no ho enso enye asam keto akwa na wo hwe emrante na enra se omu breakfast omu takiye na nya asam keto akwa we nka eye senior national team proper no the Blasters na nka beka ho asam pa nti we no intensi yes Jude enya asam keto akwa breakfast no de enye easy ntiase nanu a ye call All Africa Games 2015 ewo Congo Brazzaville mixi breakfast mixi ade pa anti breakfast no ena mrantie no take pa bia kusua bako mako we no enya save yourself we no entema o yase ti we no so a tu say also wa catch say
omu didi kama
oh yes omu didi kama pa oh sure omu didi kama you know to say yes
national team standard
yes the national team standard what you say enti chawanu eza say ubei gobe na enti wodru ho ne de yes na watibi aduane nipa nkwa nti didi pa Prince Owusu no me de ma didi say ja on de on so no ko senior national team Blasters no what you say we no no Lipton ne ade enti boys no obu Philippa na enra miehwe me pacho games no highlights ne kakra opoku yehwe highlights ne kakra enra chances amrante no nyaye enya asem ketu akra wo hwe yes na etwagu ewo screen so no Lawrence Osei no ojemu de ama Kamaradini yes ono so upon a 10 pass na papa 77 minutes and Rudolph onya abo no ayeti abosun pa na abopo ti mrantie no omo bobo pa nya asam ketu akwa na mom no ni nyina mu no se ewie no na South Africa for no omo timi ato atena baako na after the game no and head coach Kasim Okansi Mingel yes odin sambebre o se nani agye ho papa hey 3 weeks in you na nani agye mrantie no mmode ma omo boy yenko tie head coach Kasim Okansi Mingel after the game in Sama or the Tuja.
Oh, it's a very good performance from our boys. We have only 3 weeks to calm them. Only 3 weeks to calm them. And they put up a very good performance. I'm happy about their performance. And I'm happy for them, the way they play. It was a hard luck. We should have equalized the goal. So a hard luck. So I'm happy. I'm satisfied with the performance.
That means then, Coach Kasim, the future is bright because this Bafana team is going to the AFCON, but your boys were not disgraced at all.
Very, very, very bright. Very bright. But there's more room for improvement. As time goes on, I think when we get more time in camping together, I think they can do better than this.
What you make of this Bafana team?
Bafana team, very, very good, very solid, very tactically. So we saw them, we watched some of their clips. So we were able to block the moves that they've been doing. That's why they couldn't play much. You were expecting a higher performance from them, but we neutralized all
this. And Moten and Carlos and Nanya after the game, Nanya. I said 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks pet. And our sambo Mrantiana, or do I'm far training more, and then her performance Omoputu enra Nanya Sam Ketua. No say or no after the game no crano, you go Bruce or no yes South Africa coach, you know, a friend or say, hey coach, now I how many me patch of days, and Motimi Akampum Randos, 3 weeks upon us, hey, Utimni yo. Well, I said team papa. Now, me so one mame, send the message who me not send the message say or more. Our Afcon no, afe or say just encourage the also omu kuswa konkotene na mrantia no enso otimi hye team ni na bibia so kama eno ne nsema Kasim Okanse Mengel enso edi tudwa after the game no enso ewo ho a ene ye bo akire enso edi ama yakopon ya adoma ene ena mrante no ebeba be piemu ewo Ghana na ene wotimi abreak wo no bia akọ ni various team na omakọ akọboabo mo e de atwa weekend Ghana Premier League matches eba enso ewo ho yenko nsemfufuru me enra ena House of Folk togbe afade ohempo kase pa ene otimi ede 2 months salaries eto mrante no akansum enso ede ma mo enti enra obia enya alert so ho na eka no eye 3 months December yi eso a na akwakoye 4 ena nana etimi akle 2 months salaries ede ama mrante na ene mrante no esresre pa enye asemketo a wo hwe alert na abana otu se mrante no eni age na eno ena amo abo no epacho kopiemu ewo probimo a weekendi omo kopiemu ewo doma omo ne Aduana Stars ena de airbo na House of Folk ahoboabo omo ye no wo hwe probimo a yes omo drills a omo ye for week we mu ede akosia eye Aduana Stars no eno ena probimo yes twegu ho na enye asemketo akora no we eye operation beat Aduana Stars yes ena Masu Didramani ene ne technical team no enso ehye cones no ene ma ho ha enya asem ketu akora no tie ne House of Folk no omoso prepare enso ewo ho afi yenko insemfufuru me Kumase Asante Ekotoko omoso breaking mrantie no after say na last week Sunday no omoso Dreams FC ekaba akwa Dreams Entimi Ante head coach ne Dede Karim Kabute Zito ono breaking mrantie no na ene Asante Kotoko omo resume to training na omo so aboabo omo ho na omo akwakopiemu enso ewo Tetiman 11 Wonders game Sunday ombono eno so ne nsema epie free mu a mede ema enso ewo ho nti eno so ede na Asante Kotoko enso ede no na Asante Kotoko transfer na bio enra yes ena yede tu onim se transfer no enso ebie enso ewo ho na yene abrantia de de Prince Bedu etwetwe enkomo eye Nation Service abrantia no yes na enya samketo akora nti week we ma Prince Bedu coming to Kotokono ebetimi aye dantil enso ewo ho me pacho mpefo mienu no yewura nana epinkra nana no IMC chairman and afe Dr. Kwamiche Bafo omo ebesia na afe omo didi nkomo abrantia Prince Bedu Isco omo didi ho nkomo pa na bibia so etimi aya kama enso ewo ho na Asante Kotoko transfer list no enya asem keto akora still omukusua edi nkomo enya asem keto akora players makohu omudin ewo eye mepacha sheet no so no enye asem keto Emmanuel Ano yes osina Kandima Nation Service no ono eye striker winger enya asem keto akotoko ehia ne signature so ba besi akan enso edi amomo sanso ena Ebenezer Aban ono eye defender enso ewo mepacha Heart of Lions omo captain no ono so ewo ho ena Razak Simpson ono so eye captain Edema Nation Service ono so Asante Kotoko sheet no ne di ewo so ye papa ena Atakumi striker enso osina kan Edema Bibiani Gold Stars no Asante Kotoko so emitite ho pa monitor situation no enso ewo ho ena afi abranta ne di Safianu Osman ono so sina kan edema Hohoi United ono so captain no na se kotoko de o captain uya captain dia ewo team mu dia kotoko ebe fa osesi a eno so ede no ntin komo gugusu a omuni mpefo edidi nkomo a se na be ya empo ntiase ye adwuma omo ebetimi enya omo signature no maba besi akan enso ede ama Asante kotoko boboku no eno so ne nsema ye bo akire enso ede ama players ni pi Alex Boache yes edua meka no nsem pi Sedu Sana ena afi eye Rudolph Mensah striker ede ma eye mepacho Swedro All Blacks no omunyina edi wo sheet no so a Asante kotoko monitor situation no sempo ombetimi enyamu bi na second round no omaba besi akan enso ede ama Asante kotoko boboku no eno so ne nsema efri asoye ede ebanti yemfa nsem nsi na eye St Jude emfa amonone nsem no enso entimi emfa ntoa so
okay
emfa ma eye tiefoni akefo
me da se eno ye darling boy Piero ena otene kanu transfer ne BSA dia na openi adwuma baburuta onda no bia da bi enti open the latest updates e local transfers na wahwe Ezra na wati Ezra sports drive ene adechia no enso sports no so na ye kone akwa adwuma odro ni opoku mom ye nko quick na fe munim se voice na bibi binti e ka ma monche na mo drop na ye kwa anim a enso eni ade na me patcho enra Copa del Rey games enso baso Spain round of 32 na matches e baso no say ene kwa ebobo kwa ni din ene Deportivo La Coruña mutena fie she ba ko Mallorca entumi ante Eibar enso tena fie Elche ekosho mu kaba ko mantimanti CD Dense etifie Real Sociedad esho mu kamero mu te kanum ba ko na fe Sporting Gion omonso tena fie ma Valencia ekosho mu kamero mantimanti ena fe Guadalajara omonso tena fie ma Barcelona ekosho mu kamero a omonso entumi ante enra EFL Carabao Cup quarter final game bako eto Cardiff City etena fie ma Chelsea kosho mu kamyensa omote kanum bako ene matches ebeto aso ewo Copa del Rey round 32 ewo Spain na Barcelona omo ebetena fie mo ne Celta Vigo ena ebo Atletico Baleares omo ene Atletico Madrid ene bebo bobo kwani dini Leonesa omo bebo Levante na fe Racing Club de Santander omo so ne Villarreal ede aboy ni SD Huesca ebebo Osasuna na fe CF Talavera de la Reina ene Real Madrid ene 8 p.m. na fe same time Deportivo Alaves ene Sevilla enso abo oko EFL Cup numa ewo England Carabao Cup no quarter finals ene games mienu ebeto do 7:30 Man City ewo Etihad mo ne Brentford ena ebebo na fe nyame adoma 8:15 Newcastle United abo Fulham entiano eye ne games a eno so ebetimi atodwa odro mami video na report neba on say amanfo criticizing FIFA say World Cup ebekwe ticket prices no ne boarding pa enti amanfo achase esu say ebo no ntino wanhwe ya no man to ticket ni bi anko games ni bi na reporter eba and say FIFA enkofo su frɛ ama wanhwe ya omonso ebetimi the ticket prices no the ebia performer as low as bia £45 amanfo betimi anya e ahwe games ni na omo de be fa through omo member associations a omo be World Cup no so bi na ato ticket no enso apete yenko tie reporter omo so e de buy say FIFA e de ticket no e bo ni bi aba form yentie ensema e buy.
If you're hoping to get your hands on tickets for next summer's World Cup, FIFA has announced more affordable tickets for all 104 matches. That includes the final after the outcry over pricing. Our chief correspondent, Kaveh Solokol, is back. Right. Cynical face. PR stunt, is this?
Is it a PR stunt? At the end of last week, FIFA announced the prices for tickets for the World Cup, and it emerged. For instance, if you're an England or Scotland fan and your team got to the final, you'd end up spending more than £5,000 on tickets. There was a huge backlash. FIFA at the moment is getting ready for a council meeting in Qatar, Doha, tomorrow. And over the weekend and yesterday and today, senior officials have been holding talks because some FAs have been expressing concern about these ticket prices.
Enti eno reporter banti FIFA consider say affordable ticket prices and so bit me about for the games no na omo de be form member associations na so nse enra na FIFA awards no eba so na me pa cha abranche Ritini Usman Dembele and so asan age e de asine na so bie mum se Ballon d'Or no wono na je ye enra wia ye tena se no abedwafo di ho nkomo bebre ene ade na me pa cha pattern of voting coaches no any players ni bi kwan a amofa so eto ma banedos ye pa abranche a wono captain e de mabobo kwa na so man di ni Northern Ireland about the Liverpool your friend Conor Bradley abranche no say players no the number 1 choice oto Edema Lamine Yamal and odi Mohamed Salah to so mienu na Dembele and so to so mien Santi abranche Conor Bradley for Liverpool and af your captain and so the man Northern Ireland no wono ekwan of so and so eto na ban no member other ones no na odro mame opinion friend John Terry na yeni nkoma akra John Terry akasa e dey afa Chelsea omu defense no na John Terry say Chelsea ebe hia obi ti say Thiago Silva na waba Chelsea enso aba tete defenders no waba kire omu kwan a ye fa so e defende omu hi experience ati say Thiago Silva wo mra na fe Chelsea kire no wo mra meboa na fe Tosin na Dara bia yonom any other players omu bo Chelsea kire ho a omu hunu so no omu mra me adwuma enso entimi e ho ntia no enso e de Theodore video no we John Terry video no na nka yemfa enso ntro aso e maya ma yenko anim na yenhwe de no so etia na me pacho wapa ni tin ene Linus Kalani wono eye Argentina mo national team coach no yeso ono so ni pattern of vote no wato edema opinion ni tin ni Kylian Mbappe e wo FIFA best awards na say enti ne first vote no to edema Kylian Mbappe ena afi oto Pedri number 2 ena oto Lamine Yamal number 3 na me pacho ne best coach no so no oto Luis Enrique number 1 Mikel Arteta number 2 ena afi Hansi Flick number 3 ena afi best goalkeeper oto edema ono ankasa na Argentina goalkeeper ni din any dibu abrancha Ritini Emiliano Martinez ena afi Thibaut Courtois number 2 ena Manuel Neuer number 3 eno enso de tia edo sam enso etimi to anim na me pacho mama krana ye friend Santiago Montiel wono body man Independiente enso e wa Argentina ono enenya Puskas award no ni goal ena so aje best goal of the year e wo enra FIFA awards na say odro mami videos na yanku anim e pacho abranche ni goal na wono so edg Puskas award no e pacho yanko na fe yanko hwe na ese yento aso enso emfamfio Montiel ono enso ediano no ono energy best goal of the year 2025 according to FIFA enra awards na say entiano enso de tia ye don sam enso etimi to anim yemfio ne kopiem e wo Chelsea abrancha ni tini Pedro Neto me patro say in all competitions this season abrancha no ena ye Chelsea omo top scorer Pedro Neto as 6 goals e de ama Chelsea abrancha João Pedro ene Enzo Fernandez obi a 5 goals ena afi Moises Caicedo ene Leandro Garnacho obi a enso as 4 goals into Chelsea this season in all competitions omo top scorer no Pedro Neto 6 goals and also etimi Arsenal me patro yanko opinion din ene Carlo Ancelotti also pattern of voting on yenhwe also number 1 Otodema Usman Dembele number 2 Rafinha and odi Kylian Mbappe enso toso number 3 eno opinion din enso ene adese Carlo Ancelotti Lionel Messi enso edie by na Messi so best player no oto first one Adema Usman Dembele number 2 Kylian Mbappe and number 3 oto Edema Lamine Yamal the best coach of the year number 1 Luis Enrique number 2 Hansi Flick and Mikel Arteta number 3 and a best goalkeeper oto Edema Gianluigi Donnarumma number 1 number 2 Ekodema Emiliano Martinez and a Thibaut Courtois eto so miensa eno Lionel Messi afei se Ufa Luka Modric one also eto ne dia no number 1 Otodema Vitinha number 2 Usman Dembele and number 3 Lamine Yamal eno de tia no so say we no national team coaches and afi national team captains omo neto aba no enti obi a me boni din bia so e coach a okochi national team say oye player so a oye ne national team captain tia no de tia afi Unai Simon ɔno nso ɛyɛ goalkeeper ne deɛ ɔto yɛ ɛnso ɛde ma ade sɛ Lamine Yamal number 1 number 2 ɛyɛ Pedri ɛna number 3 ɔto ɛde ma Nuno Mendes afei abrantia ne din David Alaba ɔno nso number 1 ɔto ma Mbappe number 2 Achraf Hakimi ɛna ɔto Ousmane Dembele number 3 abrantia ne din ani Achraf Hakimi wɔno to Kylian Mbappe number 1 number 2 Ousmane Dembele ɛna number 3 Rafinha ɛno nso ɛyɛ abrantia ne dia ɔno nso ɛto ɛnso ɛno na afei mepacho ababawa ne din ɛnso ɛne Hannah Hampton wɔno ɛna ɛno mpanifo yi no as the women's best goalkeeper ɛwɔ FIFA awards na so ɔno da ɛde maboboko a ne din ne Chelsea ɛma no enti ɛno ɛnso ɛde ɛte a ɛde ho nsɛm ɛnso etimi to anim yɛn FIFA awards no na yɛnkɔ ɛnura game a ɛno nso ɛba so Chelsea ɔmo nso etimi di nkunim over Cardiff City no Alejandro Garnacho every bench eba be share goal Pedro Neto enso edi nkomo bebre enno after the game enkra mienu edi nkomo odro ma me video no na afi yentie abrancha ne din Pedro Neto ene Garnacho after enno a 3-1 winner omunya ye enso ewo EFL Cup no.
Like you said, and the manager said, in the last 8 months or 18 months is the third semi-final we have. So we are really happy with that. We got the win, so we are already looking for the next game.
Tonight, Cardiff, League One opposition, but how much have they pushed you out there?
Yeah, they were a very strong team. We're not focused on which league they play or anything. You know, when we play away, it's always hard, and I think they did a really good job. But yeah, happy to be in the semi-final game.
You were introduced at half-time. What could you see from the bench that the game needed?
Yeah, sometimes in the first half the games start a little bit more slowly, then they get space in the second one. So he bring me, and then I try to help the team, and I think me.
Chelsea Marantiano, Pedro Neto, and Alejandro Garnacho, and someone after the game. Almost the two Janenra Chelsea fans are Amuko PM Cardiff Stadium, one of my patronra, Amupon game on Encofone Chante, Enzo Maresca, Diana, some Kitwa Granra, fans and Cofone de Ma, Enzo Maresca, no, now Enye in Timaresca, and so many players no reacte. Amuko Ekujina fans and him, and Amonso Etimi, Jason Bonti, Odo Yankotie, Abrana fans, no, Omo Chante, Enzo Maresca Dino. No enra Chelsea fans kakra na amonso ewo Cardiff Stadium no na Enzo Maresca after the game wodi nkomo bebre na say yen kan che obi asa enra na difference ne so between the first and second half no na game no first half na say ya je Chelsea nsem na mum second half na o changes nya de no Garnacho mo eba besesan ne o ma yentie Enzo Maresca Chelsea coach no.
Through to another semi-final. How do you sum up this evening?
Yeah, very happy. Especially for the effort of the players. I said yesterday that football is full of these tricky games, so you have to pay attention, and we did a good game.
The goals coming in the second half, how do you reflect on that first 45 minutes?
I think off the ball we were quite good. On the ball we struggled a bit to create chances for many reasons, and then second half we were much better also on the ball.
Yeah, so the substitutions that you made, you felt they were able to apply themselves better in that way on the ball, and that was the difference?
Yeah, I think it was a big difference between first half and second half. The way we attack. Also, we need to say that they were Cardiff.
Coach Enzo Maresca enso ade no we odi nkomo bebre to aso kasafa akra na ye fe no say Estival William no o say Abrantia no we pra wanya muscle problem enti weekend kra against Bobo Quality any Newcastle United nya de say Estival enso ebenya kwan esi akan de ama Chelsea enti Abrantia no wanya muscle problem no Enzo Maresca enso na confirm afei mame Luis Enrique wono nso ne trophy a wono nso enya ye as the best coach enra FIFA awards na say PSG for coach no also na agene trophy a empanifo chairman dominance for PSG over the year no also etimi enya best coach a and also the Mohamed Salah enso to abana Mohamed Salah eto edemani nua bibinia the thing any Ashraf Hakimi as number 1, number 2 Otoma Ousmane Dembele and ofa Kylian Mbappe number 3 nti no Salah ono so ne pattern of voter wono so de pa no na me patro enra ebobo kwa the thing any Barcelona enso di nkunim e Copa del Rey num na Mame Hansi Flick na yane ni nkomo after the game omo nso etimi di nkunim no wono enso na afia branch ni tin Christian and answer abranche Andre Christensen omo mienu edi nkomo after the win yentie Flick and Christensen
was really good. They really they defend well. They play how they play, and it was really good. It was a tough match for us, but at the end 2-0 for us it's important. But I was really appreciate a lot the attitude, how we played this, also the second half. I think especially Andreas made a fantastic game today. So the defense he was quite good, and he scored the very important first goal.
Sometimes it's difficult to keep the quality up. So like you say, stay patient and keep being motivated and take every situation seriously. That was the most important thing for us, and I think we did that well.
Enti Hansi Flick any play Andres Christensen na akwa we do maybe kra na obiara fi say oye Barcelona player nti games dey and the Baba Jimmy Dinty Flick Abanabaso said Christensen and Rana or good on the day and also be boy and be so it me a course kama and so the Mama Lewandowski a striker the Barcelona now also Poland or the captain the Polish national team now also the pattern of vote FIFA best and to the Lamine Yamal Rafinha and a Pedri into another pattern of vote now Massa and teammates and Lewandowski and so eto Abano and so it me the Pep Guardiola and so I confirm said Jeremy Doku obey out again. Now onim da Jeremy Doku ebe returning maybe New Year and I say be crown be a Sunderland game no and a branch no ebetimi aba enti Jeremy Doku one also ya confirm say we pray on to me ma e ma me adwuma biem enso afiwe en fama boboko a the thing enso ene say Manchester City odro ma me Cardiff City for manager no opinion the Brian Barry Murphy was say enra one Chelsea na boy Olusi 1-3 there name oye proud of the boys no say Cardiff City only Chelsea tijina na first half crowd team Chelsea won hye na say the boys no o maya there pa yentie Cardiff omo coach no Brian Barry Murphy
to everything for the club, and it was an incredible atmosphere and a memorable night. I guess it's the hope that kills you, and when we scored our goal through David Turnbull, probably all got carried away, myself included, about trying to get a second goal or take it to penalties, and obviously Chelsea had the final word with such an impact from the bench.
This is it. Ultimately, Enzo Maresca has had to look to some of his regulars.
Enti eno Cardiff City omo coach no nsama ono so ade tu dwanti aha na yegina na yede anopai so osom no esi na say Mike ne abidwafo de adechia na ba beto asonyame adom a we are 3 to 6 the latest intelligence opani betena se obema mono nko a efi amano ne na afi abidwafo aka na ya taachiri na yede sports drive no enso etimi edi abro yeda se so hwe yetie o te Piero nka odro eni twa production ye frame senju ye ko na adechia no enso ato aso na saben olembe aha SK oni oba pub watima one love pub say we are more hem den enchi aso kon confirm ya kraw ye ko na dwumadi no ato aso.
No na
emlemu no okuta tumi wo
nti enye na Mahami Abdullahi Shiriga
debi sa na okan ye won na won hwe se kasa bia wo bia
na ba so kusasi ni
ai kusasi ni
okay
ti wo hwe se kasa bia obekasa wo no e kire bi no emfo se ye emfa ehu emeto ade hye bia wo ho so
okay
omudi asumdwe na omo hwehwe
okay
ti me die meti ye kakra ewo asante ni nsem ka ye nu ada no
okay. So now, upon deliberations, we know a mediation, any arbitration. In arbitration, you give your final judgment. Although arbitration, any mediation, you know, a alternative dispute resolution. And only as some no court. No, a court man, nipa bi so to me say, omobetimi edi nsem na after so modi nsam no omo de home so de kokoto a court be ka say yenyin kofi ko sisi mu wi a mo fa ho report nye dai ensa mra court court de sam be so aka se de mo kan ye no mu nyina ma agya tum no a edi a no di ani mu no agya tum ba we de former president Akufo-Addo na e de ma otumfo ompani Mahama bae no ka kire se na maye de betumi ato aso na ompani Mahama so buso otumfo se no kore na na to aso ma na yema na nya ntentem na aye ntentem abedu sabri for me Cletus Avoka, he must just sit down and reflect on some waka because before answer na krora everybody din akasa why ya de a enye no ujama na you say
asem na timi no
akwa chiri pa enti as a lawmaker a woni mra wo ye lawyer wo ye MP na wutimi kan sama ma sante hene bodi obedwom ose wera me ka ma be to no ha na me kora mesa afre no na emum no mon kan che no wonte se takra wodwom na oye no kusasi ne mampusi ntokwa no ono no so ka ho takra wodwom no ka ho ne nsam ka bi masum die ma I think it's serious very very serious for the man and I think say I'm expecting say within the next 24 hours or yekoye ni mu no Cletus Avoka about the needful omra bonten emepa kusasi ne mampusi fo achew empop mso achew se ho opmso immediate asem na wo fie bi eti baabie na susu jagumu no emwa so I do expect him say immediately say the krowe atunfo no onya bibia na mepa chew anyintum say recommendations a krowe ade akono e ba bonten a because mampani so ahyebo so within the next 24 hours almost so e ba bonten ya be kasa na bibia no entimi enya kama emfa ema so I think say enra minya information say say ho ehuru pa ase na okoboko area na ase ehwa ye de amanfo adwo mani ho pa why because omahu say enei no afanu mienu na ate ase opumso kan sembi wo say wa fra afanu mienu nyina eno madi nkomo hours ansa kra na oba the Jubilee House and His Excellency Abishiano entino onim se de aduru ne de asumde na eba yenkotie kura kakra MCA mama ya sound na yentie de otekrare ne Brian ma so otumfo se totosumi no yentie.
Within these developments, the Mamprusis in Boko organized a funeral for the last deposed Mamprusi chief of Boko, Na Tampuri Zambio, who had died in 1981, 40 years ago. The Kusasis in Boko had objected to the performance of the funeral on the grounds that Na Tampuri Zambio had his chieftaincy recognition withdrawn by the passage of the Chieftaincy Restoration Status of Chiefs Law 1983. PNDC Law 75. Again, the Nairi of Mamprugu on 15 February 2023 at his palace in Nalarugu purported to enskin one Mr. Seydou Abagari as Bokunaba. This generated a violent reaction in Boko and its environs. The government of President Nana Dodonko Akufo-Addo promptly issued a statement same day denying the legitimacy of that act. Government condemns developments in Naragu today, February 15th, 2023, concerning the purported enskinment of a new Bokunaba as illegal and a threat to national security. Government further reiterates that Naba Asugri Bugrabo Azoka is the Bokunaba, duly gazetted and a member of the National and Upper East Regional House of Chiefs. The security agencies have therefore been directed to arrest and prosecute any other person who holds himself out as Bokunaba. This statement was signed by Mr. Kojo Opon Nkrumah as Minister for Information. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa did not arrest Seydou Abagari. The government continued to reject as illegal what happened in Nalarugu and repeated same in another statement dated 28 October 2024 when Seydou Abagari returned to Boko. The statement read in part, the return to Boko on 24th October of Mr. Seydou Abagare, who was illegally ensconced as Boko Naba in February 2023, subsequent to the vacation by the Court of Appeal sitting in Kumasi of the warrant for his arrest, has led to significant disturbances affecting public peace and security in the area. The government did not in any form or manner confer legitimacy on Mr. Seydou Abagare. As I indicated from the beginning, I was requested by the New Patriotic Party government to mediate in the matter. President John Dramani Mahama, who assumed office on the 7th of January, endorsed that I should proceed with finding an amicable resolution to the current situation. The parties in this dispute have willingly submitted themselves to the mediation process. The Boko Naba Sigiri Abugaragu Azoka has accorded me enormous respect and personally led his delegation at all times to my palace whenever invited. My brother, the Nairi, has for very good reason, sent a delegation of his elders and sub-chiefs at all times that I have requested him to come. They all express confidence in the process and believe that we will be able to work towards an amicable outcome. I started my engagement with my brother, the Nairi, by appealing to him to magnanimously recognize the position of the law that the Kusasi should rule themselves.
We Kura Ninkoma Wadi, but who said o make key statement be? Kura say or share mediation aseno. Boko Naba Azoka. Ono at every point in time a obefre omono na ono eba. But na Mahami Abdullahi ono no de na otu na himfuni bi ena omomo ye dey eba. By irrespective of say ontimi kura ma no mu nyina na gitumu say de otumfo ye no mo ne ye dey eje ho na omo so techiri. So it tells you say this mediation no Abeye 0.1 FM, and of course Ezra TV. Check your time, it is 36 past the hour 8 a.m. And pay you go so 18 come you join us on Facebook Ezra TV Ghana. You like, share, drop your comment benyamre na ya can so Eddie ama once again mo akwaba me dey say Mike Ojama enso ewa ha. And pay benyamre na ya toa nkomo no eso Ojama akwaba bio.
Say Mike mejoso.
Very well. What crowd na crowd, right?
I crowd wa ha.
Good. So yanko na yanhwe nsem ahodo and I don't pay to me about.
Yes, sir. Ko one kratana say Eddie free the daily graphic. Na ushe daily graphic kratana ni no. O mampani drama ha manfoni da ha. Na eye asante hino tumfo say to otoso minu. Na won kwaso no sumfoni da ha. Where say what did report wa efa boko entokwa no ho no. Eshe o mampani drama ha ensa. Na a daily graphic anymore say what much was said. Otumfo the Boko report no ama ora John Dramani Mahama na wose Azoka ene rightful chief iti daily graphic and some more ka eno no
me dey say Otumfo dey no dey me hwe ni mu say his excellency bitimi aye e dey ama ene say obia no a owa aban mu ene obia woni aban mu e do obu kese pa ebema. This is not the first time we Otumfo LED mediation. It say wono we are Ghana ni na for years and now no dana papa bi Mr. Pierre catch them say time oya brand here Mr. Pierre no ne ba ne me pe time oya brand here no onya kura nware ya na owo boko as a filling station attendant no na entokwa no ekoso enti ntokwa na koso for so many years. Ebimu afa ho awua besi sabri ebi afa ho adidam na se nyamenim die mu ama mpanimfo de ahye Otumfo nsa ama ode asomdue ba emo bia nkomeki comment bia wo ho bie wa ba kofa wo ha bia ba ye text man ene de sembe bre eba
edi nchini di mako
ntino am expecting say obampani ene ono ankasa na ba mu mpanimfo no be kasa we be a communicator either for NDC NPP or whoever we a social commentator whatever o kasa so kasa yi say ne mpanimfo Akufo-Addo ene Mahama omu ni gidie ewo otumfo mu a komo mfa asam no yede enkomo otumfo an bebre wa Ghana ha say you but they saw wisdom ewo otumfo mu no de ama no say krowa ni animu enti after this no we are not expecting anyone so wa bon be kan asem bia e go contrary to the okrora akano and I think the government of the day Nkrofo no should lead that crusade yamato asoma me
Metwaso ewo the Daily Graphic wa kratafeto so dumiensa Pandai abatwo no a na abatwo komesa aboa no ho se December 30th no obesa ye rerun ho no se Supreme Court etrese isi emfa nkonkon kakra kopim se ombedi asem na wie ewo Supreme Court
na asem no cross am so me January 13th ana
ai 13th
na we ni isi moka
ese enhyehyeye no de se wabo kampo kura na ewo ho meka no krata ena ebianka krata na onipa kro no begina omodo beto aba no ene ballot box ne ho akoniam ena ballot box no so ensei enti eno de omo betimi ontimi nka so aboka eniema no betimi de agu ho na January ni so omo bu asem ni wie na ebia kobase wo mbesen ato no foforo a wo mo ato isi de mi omoka ai wo
moka se lumba de no
ai wo moka se lumba de
busa penny to park de
lumba de kwa se nka wo ya aboka no so ogina mu mo ye ye nti wa moka
se ono no ka se ka wa bontina ama injanso na anya adwuma no nti busa isi no wo moka de ono so betu agina saka so ono so aboka nti ne se enya de se omuntu ne sika ama no de bia in the next week no omunkoto maba omoka okay
on train court
ndi abatwo na enya amaso
nya
December no 30th na amaso
omudi akonkon ho
okay
see but omu oyhwe no muni asem ni
okay ba court on kan say watwa abatwo no
debi oso omu fa nkonkon ho
okay
no muni wiansa
okay
tisanity
okay
but also ewo the new crusading guide na katafeto so miensa enkunu ani edu Dr. Bawomianfoni daha na cast omo latest survey o maye and say NPP delegate no dodo na afa Bawomia
cast no mo ye ho amoa
omo so ye eye dwumako bi
so obi ye bi
omo obi ye
me chance ma sapon de no prof be ba ha see
no so
yes because me twen no so was a global info for now omo ya be a bit credible nti ye twen others no do almost Bawomia lead with 67.8%. I see.
And Kennedy Japan 21.3%.
So it tells you say Ken for 2 survey abba no or truly isn't it? But Brad Champion also winning hands down.
I say me was a crata be so
also winning hands down.
On any abreak ra want the odo on take crash odo go bi no abe. Ono so wo gidie woni mu tie ne ne obia na obia wodi ni say Mike ye mienu kopra de a na mebusa say ubedi nkunim ana so bedi ntwa ubeka sesei
oh okay well
so bedi nkunim
dia no so ya hu so very power
ai so ubeka so bedi nkunim sa reshe mu no
paper na me hu se Akufo-Addo story bi
ai na o say Mike na ensem bi agent ha say kenofori atakane na so afọ no hwe sika sem so wo say oni ASP nsensem we nam so Emma was saying ko be pie mu court was say wa bo man ne ka woni nwuma ko bi no nam so am say wo se oje ayahwe e wa monone na ensem na beto abonten kire say o mampanyi da Akufo-Addo ase wonam sumi ose ane John Mahama oru mampanyi John Mahama e kasa say ekoba sese kenoforiata eba Ghana na omudi asem no a hwe na ebia wanya na yakayaka de bia na won hwe se de be ya obetimi asasan no akwakotoa so age na yarehye na no mampanyi Joma ka mampanyi da na ado ede krata aba se ensem agent na se wonu atu sa na mo na ntisa akora na ewom se kenoforiata ye na busuani die na so so woje o man Ghana
amana na busuani edikan ai ene osan be som no as ne minister of finance the na family and friends no
ai sa on de waka no ha
eno no sa na be ka na se wotwi
se no waka no adamfo family
abusuan mamuo yes sir abusuan na ayonkofo mamuo Okay.
Ba o chesa sa de nyina wo de ato nchen. Oman no amamra na nya adwuma. Se ekoba se wo mu hwehwem na ode wo warehwem se keno for react akwadu amode bo no nya nte sa de. Ba ekoba se wo mu hwehwem na tisa ono de wo jama oman ga na mara no se nya adwuma.
Nti on penin ko pacho. That am ko pacho.
Dabi wo so on ko pacho.
Okay.
So on ko pacho dabi da. Ti sema ne na mo framam no.
I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th paragraph. MC, mummy me. Now, kind the 5th paragraph of the releaser rejoinder, His Excellency the former president at the Ebaye, or say it is true that the fate, but the fate of Mr. Oforiatta is of considerable concern to the former president, because after all, apart from Mr. Oforiatta being his cousin, more importantly, he was the minister for finance in both the government of his mandate. Okay, so right. So, but that concern does not extend to wanting to interfere with the rule of law. Hopefully, this sets the records straight on this matter. The office also demands that the event publication reproduce this rejoinder in accordance with the former president's right. Signed, Office of the former president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. The rejoinder na kwa kata ni na ya mano enyesa nti on pede so onya hwe kan hwe wona ma ha menhia kan hwe
Upon Kroma so the new crusading guide wapa a new classroom block ehon toma e wo force ayebi na ba to mpesua so into krata no so e bo ho amane na the metro lens so otumfo asem no mo ka wakacha fe to so minsa intem gina wogi ye efa boko sa sumdwe be fa ne ntoma pefra no na Gary ni mako wono so sre nanimfo se wo mo hwe se mo di nikodie o medim nokura e de afa emra no
brebe na amanyofo yi Gary me na ya adwene pa se e wose o mo ye ne sama ye
no so okay. Na the daily gist so 1 franca wo MPP amanyoko be 2 franca enipa num foni bua Dr. Bawumia kenofo Kene Japan ena eye kwabna Japan so wa ha doctor oseye ditum ena Brian the champion
adutum se man so ho no oba obesi university ama wo mo na no kra be free
so bosha ne de se Mike Dawson bebre yati
but MPP for come premise na mu say o vision pa o oh yeah o promise o mu koi no na me hu so o vision pa wala nyina so mfie Ghana na yama mfie nwotwe a na ya domo pa o jama se Ghana for ma mfie nwotwe se fadu omanimu a o ma bo o pa so Satan also ye bibi e ma Ghana for nyina hu so why dey why bibi unwie nkotena kire nwie na afi na promises akese ye be see university ye say dem say almost every 3 constituency bia no beko bia no be see university 3 constituency abitum kwa dem say constituency bia be duro bia no o de foforo ho ye
de nyame asese o kasa
ma me kwa ma ne so na ye nkodi nkomo ma mene engineer Francis Adenimo a former member of parliament for Mampong constituency, and of course former NPP presidential candidate aspirant any command of pay and say na kwara Mampong ahini sensem ye de na echire krum ya de na afi emewie in the political arena ona wo temi nka mini ka mo official pa ni se bibia boko
yo afin committee in BM na yenyina so enda so etinkwam ewa hoden aye di adwuma enso me ma official pa oni wachiefo nyina nda no pe
bara asa film nyina ye say dan sia yo papa say de we anyi o afim nyina ye sia
animu ni enhia emi se ahomatrofo so de omu ane ate kakra na ye wo ho nse eduru mre bi a se de abrabo mu setie no ne asetina mu setie no eduru mre bi a na wabo ho adwa kakra na wo ye reflection, introspection, evaluation and a whole lot of things. Now what they are replanning how I'll be normal into me wo me ko baby me organa haya.
Sitting back say over draw here say amanfo kwa na ewo mu aresimu say go into the contest, compete with your colleagues na ebia wa be lead the NPP a wanya anchor for some months now. Party faithfuls nipa numu a omo contest a campaign as a key figure in NPP. We are okay with how the campaigns from various camps are so far.
Ezra 94.1.
Well, no kwe obumni say Debbie and Sergio Media ekoso NPP amanyuku no mono. Medi can wasem said the timing was wrong, the approach was wrong, the financial considerations was wrong, and minim say bedroom maybe no yeah the me bo be ma say nsem a okan ni nyina no no kre kwa ma nko no nye say wo mo ko ye ne mema esena de ni mo da bi me hwe kwan a ye fa so sa top down approach empepre ho a ye pepre yen ho akoyi en flag bearer wa bra ye ba opposition afekra ma ye aban foforo ebo so ye nhwe wo munwuma se de ekọ ne ye pepre yen ho akodi sa adwuma ni nyina no eni hu sika sem o msande bekeka ho development fee ni ade enu nyina na meka bo mu am hu se da bi e de matweme ho enti nipa numu a o mse o mokọ no omu guso a obi a kanisem na me anu mentamfulo emu ana matibi wo mahu bi wo social media e wo de ekoso no ba ni nyina no party no future no intimi enya hu ni ye hu se de ekuo no e daachi ebekoye akoye se ma mesume nkopere mesume nya amenya nya na mesumafa na mesume ni miku kakra bia yenso so ye be use party ni din dia ye normal a ye be benefit no eno na mesume nkonko ye bi nenso djuma ye die no e dia ma party mani nyina ne Ghana man ni nyina wo ye kabi ma minkan bi are the two dominant parties NDC MPP was set parties ni mienu nyina timi gina wo mo na so ye na mpempen so aye we de MPP de no de ekofom e wo me madwene mo
currently also we shut down follow campaign no said the AC code here but omu a no wate bia we wa ha no wato ama ne we abronye no wato ha adwasafo na atoshi no motoma no mo ho do you foresee say unity a enti ampanifo ya so mo nkwa abato ne ntem so na muntimi emfasumdue emre party mo no said the campaigns ekuru ene insota hodo ekoso yi at the end of the day mba achieve mo aim
oh sa aim no kra de Mike ene achieve sa aim na you defeated already sa the aim of uniting the party into yanko early presidential primaries ni wia yenyame dia CC yentam samuna nkabuma bana sa objective no or aim no are defeated oh uye bibia yesi border soja eja so hu ani no e dey asedum nenso na ase na e dey esh anase nantwibin hu ani na se ani na e dendende wonde na nsi mu na na abu se ase no emre a eja wo eno nti na me ade ni mu midi kan ka se bitu menu to se yaba opposition within the party no amanfo di yaw yama amanfo ko ahokyere mu ni oyawdie mu Inti yanko from Nien started from bottom. Nien rebuild and reorganize the party and family solo.
Ezra 94.1.
Yanti and once yes, National Council could decide to say yanko early presidential primaries, yanko top down approach. The formal issues no honomono, ubewi no be day and waiting me a cambo. Enuru baby na omo to mani wo mo ho mfato ho a wode ma mi. Kwambafo Bono regional chairman Abronye. Ono Canada. We so Canada. Toshiso Canada Irene. Munyina aso so na mo wo Akufo Addo aban ni mo. Enyinya dibre. Enyinya ho adododie. Mufiri mu na mo be to amane mo ho no enye kuo no na mo abre na se nti Mike enkabum kore pepepe yo ebededi se no kore eni pepepe yo eni hwa enkabum bie ni hwa obeya ebebe if you say obia will ni yonko hu tirimka obia wasem etia ni yonko bi baako enu nti se ya ma no kure ni pepepe yo ama ansa na wadwene se edinkabom beba de na mo visa nkabom na e wo se bade a ene na sebe saa kwan no enye kwan a de obo so ni asase otwato ho ede ma adasa enye sanity enu nti ni ehu de ekoso
now
nti aka beye bosome ni na otwe mienu sana abato na duro say duro awie na duro awie they say it comes in omo ye campaign ni so be taking the position obia a taking the position say see ne be see ba see ne be ko Sadia de one fan no kre kwan so anye de tene fata edi pa na mo si ye mun kata so ubebu akata so awie na besa akwa akudire go
94.1 Edu Kumasi
but we say now be mo cry so say as a NPP no mama Excellency John Dramani Mahama free day to operate. On te se na mamu mu de ekoso no. Mo mpanifo a mo party me kwa no bi e kan ho asem. Is it strategically say mo allow na manaye na juma na ebi after mo congress no mo abamu ana
Mike say no de me menye national executive officer. National officers me nka ho. And a region be also officer men can enka national chairman and pending for general secretary mono and I was a media show monsa and I feel so minority party the minority caucus na ewo mrashi bedroom and there was a omokasa edema party and anka womo no so a ekọ Akufo Addo aban mu nya dibre a woni ahodo adodode e wo so omo so nya akukuduro ba abontin na ko omo so be defend no mani bi na omo cancel ni bi na omo wa henfa so obi ehu omo ebi mu nya omo die wie na omo akotena wo ba bi omo dwene omo emfa wo mo hu bie enu nti no ni nyina aka ho ena ama enoma no ayedin na nkade de onoma edwurigu a na wo hihya ukofom na wahwe se kashire no kra no a oboye no na ye kashire papa na wahwe kenten na wo hihya enoma ni gu mu no kenten papa ebi nse ye ehu baabi entiye nanka wa baabi atibia wanwene ni nyina kama nanka nuoma no wasan ayiyi di firigu ye ne di ase ne di anu agyae di ense ye papa no wasan ahyehye na wo de foforo so asan akeka ho na wuhia na afi watu ho anamon akọ idwa so akọbọ odonkomi anaa wakɔ akɔtɔn w'adeɛ na yɛsi ɛnyɛ saa na mmom a wɔsi yɛpepere yɛ ho ɛyɛ nɔɔma ɛno nti NDC aban President Mahama ɔnso baayi yɛhia a strong, viable, credible opposition ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi ɛka na opposition no woso so ɛnɔɔma agye nsɛmu ɛwɔ wo ho a wɔn na ɛkɛka ne nyinaa no ɛha ɛde ma yɛn democracy no yɛhia a strong, credible opposition aban ɛwɔ so no etu anamo bi na enya a ebetimi a criticize yaka se yenye ne se enye ntɔkwam na mmom adwenkyerɛ mu a ɛde ɔman puntuo no ɛba nti wo ka sɛ party no atɔba ha ɛno nti ama President Mahama wɔnya feel there ɛkwan bi so no ɛyɛ no korɛ udika if you say yɛn ankasa MPP no yɛn nɔɔma ɛwɔ sɛ nka yɛyɛ hyehyɛ ne yɛyɛ nɔɔma yie no yɛamfa kwan so yɛmfa so yɛntimi recover yɛ na wofie asɛm ntimi nni ne yie and recover from wofie asɛm a ɔbɛyɛ dɛ na wakɔ abɔnten ɛde ntɔkwa no akɔ abɔnten ama na yɛyɛ ɛno nti na akɔba ne saa no.
Now the issue of the arrest, persecution of some former government appointees, or says be entry or ho, Kinufuriata, dear or ho, work no onya appointee, no or nya be at I want to memo dear, I bet you Yakochi way. How do you feel, sir? I'm penning another Kufu Dabibu, my way. Now, what corner na memo muno? It seems, sir, and your mind said down Koyesa. Na ya sha cheche bonkrofo yi
so nim say Omani constitution probity and accountability ewom Omani constitution preamble no kind of the 1992 constitution and the preamble these two words probity, accountability and justice words are ewom into public service.
Hello. Hello. MCR, mama check it. Emamena, I think we've lost engineer Francis Ade anymore. Yabehena, ya reconnecting. To my boy for Bembi, no, was we try to reconnect him.
And Shrubber painting works say wope residential, commercial, industrial, na say interior painting. Madama okona kachi obetimi aboa pa grafiato no so ye enso to apetampe wi aboa apetampe boda no wo ban pa enti painters ni ankrokra mu paint no eyen shaba painting works ho na mo bekro na no obuo eda fom wankasa SHS graduate no so mo paint tie no mo nko no ho na wo mamo enya ne ntitiye mapa na twa kwan ewo Kumase Meduma 0554818900 0554818900.
Okay, I'm here to say Ebenya Honorable Bakar. Hello, Honorable.
Yes, me also Mike.
Good. Who can't be on probity and accountability as part of our constitution mandate is we be a baba mubiano we be to me I know to Tony and then I think on that point no and line no air of kakra to assure mama wadaroma.
Yo ɛno nti ɛnam sɛ ɛyɛ de amansan adwuma ɛde akɔ sɛbo kokodi dwumadie wei ɛde ma ɔman no a yɛmfa adwuma ne ma sɛ ɛyɛ personal property nti wokɔ aka ɛhu sɛ biribiara no a wobɛyɛ no emire bi bɛba a wobɛbu ho akonta emire bi wo stewardship no a wode sɛde wodi wo dwuma no yɛbɛyɛ ho assessment yɛbɛ evaluate you deɛ anko yie no ɛyɛ mmara rule of law ɛno nti sɛ yɛama mmara anso anyɛ adwuma a ɛwɔ ɔman no mu deɛ a ɛneɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔman no nkɔsoɔ no so bɛyɛ den ebi sɛ obiara ba a ɛneɛ ma me nso menkɔpɛ me deɛ mefa me deɛ keno metwa na mebitu aseɛ koraa de kɔ a obiara ntimi ma mɛyɛ dɛ ɛmɛyɛ me hwee Enti my dear koso, you know, homo cases are boy, you know. Well, and until a rule of law, and yeah. Enti why ya bo kwan do no. Na wako asɛmdibea court. Na wanu yi a wo no, wo di aye. Wi wanu yi na nsɛm a Attorney General ana OSP di abɔ no amfawa ubenya ho atete na emum sɛ wantimi anyi wanu yi na asɛm no fa wodi a ɛne de ɔman ne mmra no esitie no saa na wɔse yɛde to.
But are you surprised about the revelations even though say our court there but the other no I want akra.
Well, ebi I'm surprised, ebi so I'm not surprised. If you say me man kwa ban mu, but na me tie chiri for the 8 years of Akufo-Addo's administration. Ene die na yemu bi ye hwe.
Ezra
na yetie no. Na chese corruption related issues are na ekoso no. Na perception no e high. Tie ni say that we buy no and what we instantly be appear. Baby the level no and the Jesus.
Hello.
Hello.
Ana baja na ko boku so akra me ase omu ana line no aye kakra.
Yo me also baja oteminka.
Eto nkapa.
Keta asese ne proye no bi wo ho no mu a epia
94.1 Edu
Kumasi. Sikasem no. Bebi ho a menti ase. Me say go finance ya. E call so e wo National Service Authority. Your worry no says abo mo hu. No mo nko a so mo aka no.
94.1 Edu Kumasi.
Kapudura ewuwo mu no a mo fes esika no o fana bi akọ to plane not compare plane na be him.
Ezra 94.1 Edu
Right. What about it? I think that line no I don't know Ghana network here na there be hana I send bebre udru be na mutwetwe pa ma pa you find it very difficult to get you clear. I think now it is better. Yes, it's better now.
Enti die na mechire mu ne se keta asehye ne proye no sika ne bi ohokra na ye uti din no kra no a na wo ye mu ahye. Now say, the Nipadu do send a fast sika. Ghost name issue here one National Service Authority. In this we are talking billions of Ghana cedis. Over 2 billion Ghana cedis. For what period? Say 2 years to 3 years so, and a sad in our course so 4 years na in our course. Mike, say yes, Aketwa. Na mo fa sika no se mo de mo kwan mo de koye den.
Ezra 94.1
Meanwhile hwe bi o man na di agija aye akwan a enye ukọ baabi o ho a omunye nsuo nom school fom kra hwe de ekoso kwano e wo sa sika we even ehye wo ho emu 50% or 20% ehye wo ho a na wafa utiri
Ezra 94.1
Visa no ani se me de ma for mine sika ya ncheme na me wi ama ba be ka se me de ma bobra pa o ma bobra me bra ma bono me madan nie me cars nie me japade hu nyina nie eno nye bra eno ya ku bra e yaku na boy enti de me ka ma na be sin so ne se
Ezra 94.1
well accountability no there aban NDC aban ajomama and yom so free so aban foforo so ba onso so ombe account for their stewardship inti I was say yes masa no me ekoso anya saa Mike any etiefo corruption edinyin ewo manimu
Ezra 94.1
Padia oman no nkoso no ebeye di efese obi adwen se minya kwan kwa aban mu a na me so me for oman ni sika ni bia aban foforo ba ye nya me hwe nti o so obi apre no nso so kopene die munya odi ewia asa munya odi ewie na akoto limousine or Lamborghini na de beto Accra Kumasi road a ekoto ba yin fa
Ezra 94.1
okay finally be me jawa ma wako
me ka asem we
okay
yeti oman Ghana mu no de wasi adwene ho ni se ebeye se it is better to be poor in a rich country than to be rich in a poor country.
Ezra
I agree with you perfectly. Me jawa ma wako but mampon ena yanyante yese nananom atankonya eyi ohempon e de no akire kuruma sere be ya at least after na mampon hene dada na we sebunsu ekro no ebe nana musini odo na edi akire
o meni edi akire kakra bet meni ni akire pisa ebe se nananom na edi omo agro omo na asante amamre nananom na nim kwan ya yefa so a eyi wo hene foforo ede na eba enti media mempaibo ene madisrede ene se bibia be boko na asundwe beba na dasibro se bum so otosumi oko ne krechi na na de obisi na nine so yebenya no no nso aba be ye na adwuma ama mampomai afan ntomapa efra enu nti se ne na sa adwumadie no ebekoso ewo mampon fi a misa nananum nanahima mampon hima ene mpanimfo ewo mampon akonwa ho the silver stew omunyina ni mamamre se kwan a ombefa so a ombedi dwuma amana yeye se enura na se nansane ne se enura na nansane ne otumfo efre nana mampon hima ni mpanimfo ni nyina ba mensia emadwumadi bi ekoso efiri ho na me se sa adwumadi ene omkodi ni mampon yi so ebekoso timi mpa ibone se bibia anye boko na asundwe emra na nananum omunim se de amamre sitie no omode adi aye adwuma ye partisan politics na me ade ni mo meye ndi du nananum die so a enwo kanu de ejama nananum na no munim omuma amamra omobefa so
honorable arapai yana ase na yemo official pa
mesume damase mesume mamom nyina official pa nyame nkra yi nyina na kakra ka ansa na afufuro ne asimo no onfa yi ntwa na yisi afufuro ni mu a oma yi nyuma enkoso no oma ya modin ensoso edamase pi ni watiefo
right yes you that say engineer Francis Adenimo, the former member of parliament for Mampon and then leading member of the NPP and I don't know Akudin Komo ojama biwa me na fi and the councils me no fi ha nti biwa me na fi e no mo ni komo
new Buffon herbal mixture and capsules edro imane meme nyina enom wakwati nem yade gono syphilis anasa be ma na ho ba nsuo entimi woba high blood pressure wo so no a new Buffon herbal mixture and capsules and abenemo waba so ansuo fi bi tagu wo sebi wose aman carbon bi abeja wo no a new Buffon herbal mixture and capsules nunum bi na enya wayaresa enkran kenso keba okaishi drug lane Haro Seba and Nana Boachi Heba. Kumasi Adani Heba, Kolinak, Missy Heba, and Edia Pharmacy 0240-581-585. 0240-581-585. A Shobo Drilling Company say, Boho Napesi to my war. Wamudi Wamufidi and Okrojin. Pump installations one by you or Makachomu, ya. And so Krojan over the begum, I'm one of Sumamuswenya or Yarasan Wamodin. Na Kumasa to answer from Momobeba, Sunyano Amo, Hobrecum and Kraina Fe or Boise. Number 0244-496-632. 0244-496-632. Kumi Herbert say, him cross Adokro war, wa ho ba ho nsuo ntimi wo ba embubo yade fibroid wo so no eno ase wo pe kumi herbal tea ni bi no pe enso hye de na wo de agum sima minute ni enum se kin na ya krado no wonom na wo so wanya wa yaresa Bara Kumasi Keo Freddie Mens Osons Pharmacy Konogo Ayapolina Esapon Kofordria Grabson Pharmacy and Kokoya Hillside Pharmacy Tama Aya Little George Pharmacy Community 5 Takrade AA Mensa Sunyane Green Light Cap Heba Anna Nkran Aya Okashi Drug Lane Wa Wabapin for and to me and Nub Kumi Heba Tinibi Number Aya 0248 716 402 0248 716-402. Say Mike, maybe.
Pajama, menasi, was pa na ye omra preko na afia transia na edinina no ewram preko. Baba mama doctor kwaba. Doctor kwaba.
Ya nya adumia.
Ibi aboko de. Ono oyelo no odi sie ye. Na won tan se white no. Oh yes. Na won tan se.
Oh yes.
Dem no share me hu se oyelo. I'm so a lecturer.
Yes.
I will university. And we found one so be alone. And what me I is a quality to the bar.
Once a law school the other day, just a short time. Until no one here we are not one panel why we. Until so one more LLB says for about 4 years. Wouldn't in now phone. I mean my name LLB Ghana.
Okay, online.
University of London, yes. External. My header I baby my mreza my header I go school said the mom I could register so I said you know I did it my own on my own me you know man can't okay you know anything one and already know I say I don't know oh yeah dear na born the European obi for you sometimes some bad energies and they were around. And sometimes we na okachira I know ye say after all won come will be make say
my school fees
what does it you know and not na who is
I do agree with you but 94.1 Brunya who is saying ekoye oh titi mo
oh Christmas there on say enkrofo
possibly this maybe you are maybe your last show with us before
perhaps
the Christmas.
Because the Christmas there normally no a happy period. Because obia do say a bring a bad ya obia nim say the pabia afiason na ni age. What does say na bottom there to be frank me am the me bottom na eka me nhwe obi bottom obi wo ho a samre ya na mamu eden samre wo hey especially omo ye match ko digwa dollar bar from the mic no o ma ye pa dollar ne bar from no o mo cost aba from ti o mo repeat supernormal profit to be some say Ghana Ghana ye jo mama ba ye ho to ye o mo sa no they will praise aban ushia na obekasa abana ye ate pa because o ma ye supernormal profit ma repeat ne man dollar ne bar from na nka se ko mo so ti o mo ne by we are all here se sa ne ma no and so antisa ebi kura akoso wom se kakra bi 1 or 2 bi abafam and so how to what extent and when and abafam she say within that period na about 6 months here dollar na abafam kakra sa continuously no o ma repupa o mo they are happy but other government policies bia or putting in place ama ankofo sika o botum disposable income no aye weak aye mre so I say ti omuntimi nto ade nti wo hwe akuafo a now omo dua de na aba out but they are not getting the buyers say bia ombetmanya omo betma exchange o ma de na kura nya sika kakra de akodi dwa de o mani eno ye problem all because omo so aka wo koto ade no so omo so botom no enye enti omo dwe the future say say cospen be prepare hwe a na ho akire enti ama market ni consumption anka edu Christmas a enka ya na koso no and head and course nkrofo hweye because we are there it's hard here sika ni bottom no
ebeble mu hwan
a policy a buying policy austere measures they have done what is called austerity austerity they say omon person be spend it what does it because income revenue no the source no enye Must say Ghana revenue source no enye taxes nkrofo target enya buy we nkwa o. Previously we say past government na omutimi CD because of other things, but naturally Ghana form tax. It is all banner say otututu niema bi na the tax revenue system the year politics are obebefam, and this is what NDC has done. Or the tax revenue near that na aye politics enti revenue pa no eswa and you know and as I say no to borrow from outside and to go to other markets for money na enye easy. Looking at the enti from the revenue side na weak, knowing that no or my imagine say then we will not spend, because if you spend that never be a or more expenses or more achieve and these are the figures more or more de edu money say yanyano. Those will not be spent but to be achieved. Say oko spend the bra sa I say no inflation now open say ba single digit winya. What does it? And you know or more budget 2025 budget 2025 budget no or 2026 budget or more really be can say more than 60 billion Ghana cedis or more are withdraw from the people by Bank of Ghana on sterilization and this amount no and it could have been available for investment, for spending, for consumption. What does it na ama economy no are vibrant, but unfortunately omatria Google Bank of Ghana are any available to the people. All these things no and ama inflation suppress the consumption level banasa and also inflation but from these are the measures inflation from and basa.
Okay, so
it's not about
boy going forward as of mine. The measures being put in place by the governor, that or the finance minister and the entire Mohammed's government, no.
And it should be just a temporary measure because so and say contraction and a room most economy contraction. Yes, and it will be a production. That's a the volume of production 50.
Okay.
The obey say and grow front top. And the locally domestic cost of production cry high. Internationally, the dollar but local production cost of production was low because bills near that almost to anything is and grow for be cut down on volumes of production and also cut down employment. What I say and the balance GDP nankasa crying grew on GDP Chrome can say now almost grow by 5.5 third quarter compared to the last year the same quarter now about 7%.
Okay.
Eti way some measures we nyina and na amana basa. Anything no say quite sad there and na GDP grow that level. It just say government cannot get more revenue through taxation and employment will go down and so economy no ebe call from the MY.
Right.
Simple.
He's a lecturer a department of accountancy HND HOD cra department order KSTU and also a lawyer doctor lawyer yes I can doctor lawyer so doctor lawyer Samson Anoma but who say okay system no ya dey no o ma dey tu kwan unya kakra bi kutana dey tu kwan pe uni problem bia bio Amwa and Sun Special Travel Agency they come from our omo use kabia and no documentation wono wanya visa no awi omo de ama no a wokotoka no na obusuani nso gina mo nchen flight no call ya na omatu scan de ama na de asum de aba nti we US match e koso yi nyame advan next year the Black Stars de nso no omo de dipadom nyina no kobi mo nso mo ye adwuma for driver for a mo ba mo tu kwan so de mo tu kwan teacher for e de mo call Malaysia afi Russia nyina no ye de bi mo opportunities wo ho ema construction workers so a mo pesa mo ko Poland, Croatia, Slovakia and afi Serbia and afi mo pesa mo ko New Zealand so no mo nso ye de mo ba kwa medical cancer wuntu ahwe iwia na je sama wa na otu kakra mo de na ebra 0279 344 344 0279 344 344 Amwa and Sons Travel Agency obehu yen ewo ahenema kokopin na no abrante ba ko wonya no opportunity to kwan na odi video no be kire o say mai mete ne heya 2 weeks okọ oji tum so ofie nya de nko ade a bra amo en science e de obetu kwan Wellington and so a regional communications team member for the NDC and of course Council Agaba
Jojo
we have a there
Admona Muswa
nyame adom ho ye pa bro nyi dollar no kofo but ona na mo a yetisi ase ha no pay me wie sports for ba na tiasi ase ha ubusa won twan de ya ye ntwade na me ka se bi adufo no kura no na omo afi bi omo ye sa de no but me am so gina wa compare I say obi antwade why have you been able to at least sustain mama dollar no ejina kakra kama enso mama sika fun ko boto muntimi ntwade
Captain Melase so Mike Ominchia ya mi rapin doctor am say first time in Asia on say by do so intimi emma brand che empanyufo bi
exactly
ti ma konya akra menchia o
chepa
omenchia mi regional minister
okay
abo akese ozi ase ekuma kitwe budu akese no doctor Frank Makomene no ma chairman me boss so me kan won me boss
Abbas Nuruddin
good
ma catch say Abbas Nuruddin e nema all year wa Ashanti region wo ho e ma communicators ne NDC fo bi no say nyamia mo MPP fo yi pa na e bia wanka kwan mu a e be hu
Abbas no for the people's man
he is working
in fact he's the people's boy or the darling boy of the people na hu na munya hu yi na ma chia me regional chairman na kwasi mama e biesi captain Jabari so ana me nkrofo a munyina mo ka da mango ase group no ho mango ase say Mike so ba mango ase mango ase
mo fine
o de e be chiri ma chiri mango ase Debbie Jumo Dr. Jonathan mi cha munyina ma no pa asem na waka no mi ame back run up no ma hunza dwedifo no hihye mo nema now someone says by X months you see people hovering around town be a window shopping here they mention them some movement no na me fan say be a once Ghana for su bi say bibi ba na say bronya ba yan tonto ho e betwen lasawa e ba nsa so a na jodi for take advantage of it no the bonnet dem ahwe trim into no me perception na say me believe say people are holding on to the money.
Okay.
I won't say your motives were holding money. So we are aware. So there are three of them. Inti ebia omo hold this character ahwe.
I be so be new.
Say name no bo no obeko fom. But yan hwe bro ni nyamai. Yan twen na bunya ni twam. We are about I think some few almost
aka 14 days.
14 days. We are 2 weeks.
Bro ya na kra there. Aka be 5 days pe.
Inti yan hwe. No. Now the yan hwe.
8 days.
25,
26, 24, 25, 26 kwa dey said and count.
Unim Ghana ni suban. Ono no ade no nya ne preku. Wotwe ansa.
Okay.
Oji ase minim students bia computer exams. Now on exams no say ke ba so 8 December. No mo se dey bi enye prepared. Na school ti omusuwa no mo de call 8 January. Boso ba ko ntamo. Still omunya prepared. Still bi twefo mo bo. Sama me ga asem ni twi na mo binia mo try exam 8 January 8 December mo se dey bi yentumi
cancel
mesim kwa manya mesim kwa asem mo anye and by exams mo anye ya twa kwa kire 1 month still yes dey bi you ready so that lecture ma mesim kwa dey ma okra say year fabra 16th kwa na and kwa so as a problem inti Ghana for Yusuba ne say ye twen ye petwen hom ye betwen ya ma dana dru honsa
sa na hu previous years ya so compare the sa dia like o kan
say any bad governance
no any bad governance let me tell you doc you see let's look at it this way one say when people were in power they had a different set of ideas right. NDC has its own set of ideas. Now we have inherited a governance structure. And who said there were some difficulties? There were things we need to put in place. Say bit my ship system ni. So like Dr. Kayano, we are holding money from the people. Why are we doing so? Because there are things that were done and not done well.
Okay.
Maybe you're the type of person I go chastising people about this, about that, about this. When you are not there, you think it's easy, but when you get there, Loans are easy. Government must service certain loans and certain debts. Here we are in the international market for Jiska. Or see risk from your economy at the boy bra. Do you think that is easy? And easy. Sikano, woman was can be on Botomo. People have gone to, how do you call it? Pick form for presidential candidates. They paid over 4 million Ghana cedis. You are saying there's no money.
Ezra 94.
Now my cancer they are holding on to money. I don't know at any moment man contest to be. Yes, consider.
I was in yes,
46 billion. And I say 460 billion, 46 billion. So Mike, you are saying sir there's no money. I'm telling you sir, they are holding on to the money. I should say up to Christmas, what will happen? What you say? Ebesi saying, and now Omakudja. Me say, what's out in
the 24th?
Oh, me say, Obi in Kase 24th ko Kurum. Ubahu. Unim gonna fwana.
I see. I was a try on the agent Krato Sima Abba. Yaba, Ezra 94.1 FM, Ezra TV. Yabatwas. I'm saying, you chair won't come back. Oh, no, na.
Emelamuno. Okuta to me wo.
Nti enye na Mahami Abdullahi Shiriga.
Debi sa na okan ye won. Na won hwe se kasa bia wo bia
be. Na ba so kusasi ni.
Ai kusasi ni.
Okay.
Ti wo hwe se kasa bia obekasa wo no. E kire bi no emfo se ye. Emfa ehu emeto ade hye bia wo ho so.
Okay.
Omodi asumdue na omo hwehwe.
Okay.
Ti me die meti ye kakra. E wo asante ni nsem ka ye nu ada no.
Okay. So now upon deliberations, we know a mediation, any arbitration. In arbitration, you give your final judgment. Although arbitration, any mediation, you know, a alternative dispute resolution. And only as some no court. No, a court man, nipa bi so to me say, omobeti me edin sem. Na after some edin sem no. Omode home so we court wa. Court be ka say enyim kofi ko sisi mu wi a mo fa report nye dey. Ensamra court. Court dey some basis aka say dem kan ye no. Mu nyina ma agya tum no a edi a no di anim no. Agya tum. Ba we dey former president Akufo-Addo. Na ede ma otumfo. Ompani Mahama bae no ka kire say na maye. Di betumi ato aso. Na ompani Mahama so buso otumfo say no kore. Na na to aso ma na ye ma na nya ntentem. Na ye ntentem abedu sabri. For me, Cletus Avoka, he must just sit down and reflect on some waka. Because before I sign a Krura, everybody ding akasa why ya there enyeno. Ujama na you say
asem
no akwa chiri pa enti as a lawmaker I woni mra we lawyer we MP na wutimi kan sama ma sante hene bodi obedwom ose we me ka ma be to no ha na me kura me sa afre no na emum no mon kan che no wonte se takra wodwom na oye no kusasi ne mampusi ntokwa no ono no so ka ho takra wodwom no ka ho ne nsam ka bi masum die ma. I think it's serious, very very serious for the man, and I think say I'm expecting say within the next 24 hours or yekoye ni mo no Cletus Avoka about the needful omra bonten emepa kusasi ne mampusi fo achew empop mso achew se a whole opmso immediate asem na wo fie bi eti ba bie na susu jagumu no emwa. So I do expect him say immediately say the Korea to no no onya bibia na we pachew anyintum say recommendations are Korea de akono e ba bonten a because man pani so ahyebo so within the next 24 hours almost so e ba bonten a be kasa na bibia no entimi enya kama emfa ema. So I think say enra minya information say ho ehuru pa ase na okoboko area na ase ehwa ye de amanfo jomani ho pa. Why? Because omahu say enei no afanu meri na ate ase opumso kan sembi wo say wa fra afanu meri nyina eno madi nkomo hours ansa kra na oba the Jubilee House ene His Excellency Abishia no enti no onim say de aduru ne de asumde na eba yenkotie kura kakra MCA mama ya sound na yentie de otekrare ne Brian ma so otumfo se totosumi no yentie.
Within these developments, the Mamprusis in Boko organized a funeral for the last deposed Mamprusi chief of Boko, Na Tampuri Zambio, who had died in 1981, 40 years ago. The Kusasis in Boko had objected to the performance of the funeral on the grounds that Na Tampuri Zambio had his chieftaincy recognition withdrawn by the passage of the Chieftaincy Restoration Status of Chiefs Law 1983, PNDC Law 75. Again, the Nairi of Mamprugu on 15 February 2023 at his palace in Nalarugu purported to enskin one Mr. Seydou Abagari as Bokunaba. This generated a violent reaction in Boko and its environs. The government of President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo promptly issued a statement same day denying the legitimacy of that act. Government condemns developments in Nalarugu today, February 15th. 2023, concerning the purported enskinment of a new Bokunaba as illegal and a threat to national security. Government further reiterates that Naba Asugri Bugrabo Azoka is the Bokunaba, duly gazetted and a member of the National and Upper East Regional House of Chiefs. The security agencies have therefore been directed to arrest and prosecute any other person who holds himself out as Bokunaba. This statement was signed by Mr. Kojo Opon Nkrumah as Minister for Information. The government of Nana Dankwa did not arrest Seydou Abagari. The government continued to reject as illegal what happened in Nalarugu and repeated same in another statement dated 28 October 2024 when Seydou Abagari returned to Boko. The statement read in part, the return to Boko on 24th October of Mr. Seydou Abagari, who was illegally enskinned as Bokunaba in February 2023, subsequent to the vacation by the Court of Appeal sitting in Kumasi of the warrant for his arrest, has led to significant disturbances affecting public peace and security in the area. The government did not in any form or manner confer legitimacy on Mr. Seydou Abagari. As I indicated from the beginning, I was requested by the New Patriotic Party government to mediate in the matter. President John Dramani Mahama, who assumed office on the 7th of January, endorsed that I should proceed with finding an amicable resolution to the current situation. The parties in this dispute have willingly submitted themselves to the mediation process. The Bokunaba Sigiri Abugaragu Azoka has accorded me enormous respect and personally led his delegation at all times to my palace whenever invited. My brother, the Nairi, has for very good reason, sent a delegation of his elders and sub-chiefs at all times that I have requested him to come. They all express confidence in the process and believe that we will be able to work towards an amicable outcome. I started my engagement with my brother the Nairi by appealing to him to magnanimously recognize the position of the law that the Kusasi should rule themselves.
We Kura Ninkoma Wadi, but who said o make key statement be? Kura say or share mediation aseno. Boko Naba Azoka. Ono at every point in time, I'll be free mono. Na onwa eba. But na Mahami Abdullahi. Ono no de na otu na himfuni bi. Na omomo ye dey eba. But irrespective of say ontimi kra ma no mo nyina na gitu mu say de otumfo ye no mo ne ye dey. Eje ho. Na omo so techiri. So it tells you say this mediation no abeye binding to them. You will say Kura ka say wa frɛ omo no modi nkomwa kra nsana enra obehia is excellent John Dramani Mahama and the team no. It tells you say omo nyina agi atu. Nti wo no wote akire na ona wo sponsor one fashion bia. Ti ase say omo a wokoma omo no. Omo agi atu mu say de Kura nim die mu recommendation da mo mampani no.
sa pepepe
ono no na
emle mu no okuta tumi wo ho
nti enye na Mahami Abdullahi Shiriga
debi sa na okan ye won na won hwe se kasa bia wo bia
be na ba so kusasi ni
kusasi ni okay ti won hwe se kasa bia obe kasa wo no e kire bi no emfo se ye emfa ehu emeto ade hye bia wo ho so
okay
omudi asumdwe na omo hwehwe okay ti me die meti ye kakra e wo asante ni nsem ka ye nu ada no
okay so now upon deliberations we know mediation and arbitration. In arbitration, you give your final judgment. Although arbitration and mediation, a alternative dispute resolution. And only as some court. No, court man, nipa being so to me say, Omobet me a din sem. Now, after some more din sem no, Omode home, so the court. What can say, Yen Coffee, because we are.
And nam say irregularity no. Me giri se esi wo mo honum 1941 no me giri se de aka nyina akra no omo ye ni irregular enti se no me twa election nyina mu ngoto aba no foforo se Mike we a judge a ga wo be kasa se we a judge we dey for the say we a judge no enda we are some we be to wani mi we na bu ya ka we say
but in law can't you also go beyond that jurisdiction? Someone can't go beyond that.
Jurisdiction
no reliever or a fair saying or penny.
You can't. Go to
assignment.
And they say,
yes, on this
petitioner and answer plaintiff at the application or the petition, whatever. About two and him say na mehwehwe. Same way who na more problem. Ufio property way. Back property bear 5 and back and I'm no woman so team Miss Sawada sa property we there e media wan fa kwan pass no nya free me ho na me buy property no yes am pam say Mike am fa kwan pass anya sa property na free ho ni santi me hwa say Mike onye ni papa enti me hwa other properties no kra no wan fa kwan papa so na ye enti magine nyina free nsem say Mike emra enyemra ti say e wo say emra ne say e wo say ade na e de betu wanim stay within na relief wa all peno say e fata say wo de mana na de mana emfata na watwam won san ko hwe wachi enkohwe other things now ne say na judge say obetuma rule even international things aka ho enti no unfortunately sa asem na akosi na de ya kan say appeal aba nipa no a watachiri na eye esen petitioner no unim say sectoral esen no application no omo pena 7 no wadoje for almost all this time
almost omo hu na so
wadoje masa wadoje
you cannot strategically
Debbie
masa is invasive
you can say invasive
or invade instead of wadoje
to invade something not something
no doc I disagree with you
for this
hey okay so wadoje are different
for this
that's why we have other means
no 7 we are using synonyms. You just use the find the word evade. Dodge. That is our local.
So Mike,
the way we speak it. And yeah, evade. Who can evade? I'm not now. If you go out, just say what dodge. Your penal 7 was so on mark because a strategy. Because said the Parliament clerk send information called EC. A question someone called Obra. The Obra application at that. Nanka o eso twen manka ye hwe bi awie na se kwa da ho a yakoye na o twa letter ko ye no e che say there's an agenda behind it sa agenda no eno na ya bona manese masa don't allow yourself to be served say serve we say ya then you must come to court for the hearing ana wama but date na so omoko ya omoko transe a Supreme Court tie insem no a omo no because wa man that doesn't mean say Supreme Court entie nti omo de to nanim say omo sa stress omo 7 no sa temikla omo 7 no on president pra
by substitution
so anything no omo application ko to omanim no omo hu say no this guy because I'm friend the phone. I'm send the phone no call. I'm sending the WhatsApp. Ongui. What you gonna hire? Enti embra makwa say. Ye it me serve no electronically. Enti yan serve do pa. Near the side, near the people notices are. Opa bra, opa ma. Enti me there. For that, I'm confident with a little law. President there's no way say I got to dog. Your translation is a minute. There's no way say I got to
me that say divine garlic you drew tea me come garlic one somewhere na so tea say pa say garlic no any ade no brana hama afra any ade ya drew dia ma say de be ya wa untimi enom anase un garlic no direct no also betimi enya bi because I say I repeat stroke afi hypertension diabetes heart attack any heart problem bia no baby nom afi menstrual disorders sexual weakness na no eboa na mu ade ba ko eboa pa ye mo amuntimi nyamonan no eno no boa etumi ebie mu ma na ma so ekoso onya infection bia pedro bi nom pedro bi ton do bia benya bi ato misty heba afi mensa repass Kusam, King's Walk, Angel Herbal, no, one cry, Ubenya be green light formation, so Ubenya be at all 0530 176 0530 172 086 0530 172 086 Nafi, annual so Nafi, Memphis down so ma Canadian, I fee or domain enterprise. I say home of quality electrical gadgets, outdoor. And I've been able to creative lighting gadgets, chandeliers, crystal light, fluorescent light, corner light, street light, wall light, have a rope light, I hold ceiling fans, standing fans, I hold doing by a sweet name PB. My brother, but I tell you, man, super or domain enterprise. Don't take fittings in now, Mamma Sister, Mamma, Nine people. Oh, yeah, electrician now by Obrina here. You watch the Cassian so at the pew so at the amount. You swear name you know, our sentimental Kupon Kumasi, a work, your ho, Sanso, and a more Dumno. Mwaba a Jabba House and an anymore. Now Republic Bank, our doom, I want to be a domain enterprise. Fraying 0208 727 907 0208 727 907. Not young so, young so 46 past the hour 9 a.m. Rich, Mintil.
When you made the fallout, and I may take out from these two issues when you sent to me. I mean, say, we are student of law. That's our issues with the Onima. What do you learn from it? Because a basic blocks, what you say, for be a ocean law. For example, say, okay, one of the legal realists, Oliver Wendell Holmes, or say, the law is what the court to see, and nothing more what pretentious. The essence is that what the court has decided is what is the law, not what we feel. And I said, well, Abubo Edi court now, and the High Court has taken a decision. We have a party say, Ghana have banned some woman in India, right? They have all the lawyers. The best action to take was to go to the court, like they went to the courts, right? But they were in parliament. They have unsolicited spokespersons who were saying things and saying, don't say, look, that's the sort of position of the law. So courts come up with the decision. Now on Tiasia, you go on appeal. Senior answer here. But to stand set to say, it is a on says, I buy the Bobano. A botachi and ya papa, the and ya papa. Okay, your question. Okay, your question. Papa on the tono. Nympha, I call Fali education unqualified. So we pick nomination form. I contact MP for us a same area ho. On accommodate your education for FM. You see, politics is a very dirty animal. What you say? The education he was even thrown out of parliament by that same MPP Chief Justice. The Tokonu. threw this guy out of parliament.
Oh, you called Tukonu?
Yes, yes, yes.
You can boldly say
because
I go judge you cannot criticize
because more legal standing.
See, boldly say Supreme Court justice.
Tukonu says 100.
Who is
Tukonu? Doc. Me the chief of hacking. MVP. Hacking that me wanna who?
Asema kan we withdraw.
Me say no, me withdraw. I will not withdraw.
And you don't criticize for criticizing
Tukonu judge. One Tigana ha. Only Tukonu. Her tenure no was standing to the efforts of rebel MPP.
Me are aware of it.
When you are aware, okay, can't afford your case matter. So also you're a student of law. In constitutional law, there's a question coming. You have to decipher between Afonso Markins, the Speaker of Parliament. Other question. Edua yakase when you are aware. Ghana ha even be see that. Here, say obedi 2 hours. Obedi 2 hours. About file case at the Supreme Court. Near the full bench. Yet must assemble the full bench in 2 hours. If you see that. Assemble the full bench in 2 hours. If you see that. If you see that. If you see that. See, let me tell you. Doc, I need you, Mr. The air can say. Doc interpretation of the ban. Sebi. May Sebi, what can debate me? I don't believe it. The election has not been cancelled, but it's been suspended. There's difference between cancel and suspension.
Also, I'm not doing the who say.
No, not doing the Emma.
Who say?
Good. You see, the court has not come tell us say the baby son and some say easy. Breaching be be no. Traso answer. What's it traso? It doesn't mean say about to day. Emma so.
The whole who say about.
Inti, Yansha, I am moving along with the court.
Okay.
The court has taken a step. That first step is that suspend your preparations. So let's leave it there. Say you. Oh, the election we are winning. We are winning. What's coming shows there you will say this a road, you know. I've not 8.2 no more power. Oh, just here. So our more predictive machines, you know. I was setting up emotion, thinking say this is Tokono's style. Were they not the same people who were chastising Scott Pomine and his people about all these things? Were they not the same people? And yesterday I watched and they were hailing this man. They were hailing the best Scott Pomine, GLC. What is the decision? So what I say. But when it came to the petition, they were the same people who was insulting this man. So I end this in what to say. You see, yeah, you know what maybe home. The entry was Obi na dia kodan. The Malay High Court said there be. And you know, select petition with MPs, a court high court. Na high court no. I should move to there be. You should mono. Judgment there abanini. Let's see to the judgment from the judge. Maybe the American no. So what I say. Anna Monti Asia. So Monti the law provides what? A roadmap for you. Enti abobona ni yedina yedi ateka no na say. Now
that's the point.
That's the point. You've gone and done all those things and the court no akasa.
Yeah.
What I say? So speaker say Sebio Clark natural comma easy say because of this and this and this and this and that. See, Parliament has the power to do what it's doing.
Yeah.
Ezra 94.1
call Supreme Court, you know. Supreme Court did not overturn the powers of Parliament too. What's easy do what? Suspend it. Exactly. But one pronounce say you don't to return to Parliament.
Exactly. Okay.
That's one leg of the issue.
That one also almost go for that.
No. See, Supreme Court did not say explicitly
as an MP. What they say? Parliament and you need Parliament.
Okay, so once I was suspended there.
The man
the
Parliament
suspend
the seat has been declared.
Speaker
has declared the seat vacant. The seat vacant.
What it means is that the status quo, which means say they are what done and what happens is already determined.
Dabi. But pronouncement a court now making it say easy as suspended preparations, you know.
Yeah.
The court did not make any other pronouncement apart from that pronouncement.
Okay.
They are only inferring say and it stands, so they are now reading into the minds of the courts.
Yeah.
And just that's not also here. The area can say my director of election has told me say election you can cancel you by CEC and suspend it.
Okay.
And I'm missing my dream suspension.
The election has not been cancelled, but the letter written by the court parliament clerk to EC has been annulled.
Okay.
What I say?
How?
Yeah,
how? Tell me how. Doc, tell me how.
What's here got to aba?
Doc, tell me how.
Let me see. I mean, commercials be OBOD. If not, we continue. But Doc, Either mediation, you talk about mediation.
No, let me start.
Anyway, so 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
So let me start.
Mediation and
so we are students. We are students. That's a
I like this one.
So we are students. That's a ADR. This document gives you a very good platform to study and study very well. I'm telling you. So we are students.
Sure.
Now we are gonna legal systems. Now we see a friend ADR. Alternative original. So that document we. And the idea also for now tracing. Now we should know any. Share. For or say on one person presenting. Because on person what back to a bum. If you're not a doctor, say there be I know two for the bias and it yet. Na Mahama I can see. Into Miami Bejina ho. Na ma can kind steps that me taking you see, he went back in constitutional memory. And what about the issues as it began, right? About into existing law, right? About its application and how it's applicable today. Okay, you know by. We also let this stand say a mediation and arbitration. Right? His decision is not binding on anybody. Right? But putting it forward as a suggestion for government to enforce it. If government wishes to say, I'll say yes and it is don't remember what. That's how he put it. Now here issues now. Or try say or pick away issue no. Right? Or pick away issue no. Or put away by way aside. Hey, you make the doc say, Doc, you have an issue. But why don't you think so we should address it this way? And Doc Atin one say. No about me ho. Well intended. You have an issue, but why don't we think we should go around this way? And see, also, I'll say, Omi na yiri, and our Bugago as a coming, Omi not your mom say, in their own moment said, the business had not Abano, or say, I'm a Unkabu cry day, Eba, in the young man, teach that, yes, to boa paxono, Sabon should say, yeah, arbitration. So the engine not buying,
that's a mediation.
Yes, and it's about some mediation, not buying a day. Intimate can say, me take out and make I tell you. So me say me ADR there a very good legal document. I was a mission. Obi ani there e kon ho. So what government is going to do? Government and I check by the close of day. Government is going to issue a white paper on this matter.
And I think sir and Koma maybe I will not go there. Document I will not go there.
No, Council Tunfo has taken a decision. Tunfo has never taken a decision in this matter. Or no as what can say any arbitration. So he does not make a ruling.
But I'll make recommendations.
Recommendation here to government.
Yes.
Not to Omo.
Yes. So the government will
pick it or not.
Abai Sumano. Yes. Say unko mediate. Until now, the peace any asundue abano. Otumfo edibatu omanim say Omo emanemra. Omo so Omo on terms. Omo agya tun. Say ba but enwie peye say the meme hu no enwie peye ti na otu for ruezi countries avoka issue say onhwe ye because
on the comments be
o kasa na aka no ebe betima hyenkrofo bi on say ya ukọ boxing and aso kokon tokwa na katokwa no betima kon na so asa ya pataw am wate ase na obi abehye ba bi na so ohuru wan hwe ya oba akoya action bi ama ne opese o chese ukra betima kwampa enti we mu nyina na otufu se ade no ye nwie ni saa wo ya ma nkrofo no a omo kono omate omo ho ase kon no ebejai na niema ede kon no baaye no de otufu wa heda am boso ebre na so no because mediation there unya wi anya fe na akọ tutu funani but niema bebre wo mu a but this particular one was so important say o hiri kase na be boso because enye ono kwa and but a sound warning to other people yes similar comments say omo hwe ni ye because ade no still na no emre de say omo a omo pese omo di ya na I say abuga omo di the other party no atiase two for say opa onye ordinary citizen opa so aye mo na konya foforo
na Abdullah
no or say but you say accommodation now it is established from the existing law by PND law 75 say Sedu Abugago
yes,
you know
azoka no
on my hand of course as sano can but you see I know why I say the fact of your mind doesn't mean that they don't give absolute power in certain terms. I was saying with me ACD ni tumi kakra.
No, I quite a recommendation.
And I'm telling you, recommendation.
Opa, obetuma bu akonya. Say that if you omo yan man, we yan obi na dey na so dey. Na abia adibia ya ja feel nsem no e be ha. E bu akonya ma wa. Na so ya dey.
I'm only hoping say ya bu akonya ma wo na akonya na so o feel say akonya na so ya odia. Difference on power.
Debi on say o kan say antecedent no. O kan say du baby no. Na yiri e na si hene. No afa no si boko hene. Na boko na si sub chiefs no. And I call a course until PNDC time no. And almost said there be decrease in about those days not error. So they corrected it and passed a law.
Yeah.
What I said to reinforce it. And that gave Abu Grago that to me no.
Good.
Oh yes. Well, you cannot be a tenant now. Tenant in Mumna. Obviously, on my
so now the other time now. So by 2 minutes. No, 2 minutes. So no.
I know the new legal standard.
Anyway, but the Americans say, Nigerian crofo was sent crophobia. No more so.
That dog, come on, Weska. Don't Weska. Ofoyata must come down.
What was
Ofoyata is coming now. Ofoyata is coming down to Ghana. Ofoyata. Mese Ofoyata.
Ofata
my
member 15 years. I'm saying, Mama, my birthday is now for you. Sorry, ma, the award winner, DJ Godfred Metwa. So, Mr. Fred, and award that from Kofi in Saint-René. Emma, happy birthday. Where's Kofi Saint-René? Okay, happy birthday to you, Mr. Fred. I mean, I think there are other birthdays. Yes, Efia Bad. Is that the name? Efia Bad. Happy birthday to you, Tridiampon Unshrao. Na Onya Kesiefia. And then the last one, Nana Akwesi, from your mom, Regina, wishing you blessed and wonderful happy birthday. We are the entire team, led by the legend Kofi Asantini. Yadiasi Mincha MP Clement and Afi Pendiforina Miding. It is Mike DJ Godfred Twaso exactly 11 a.m. The legend Uchinoku and so Ebetwaso. Cheneso say a section so and then Rantiano Yadiomo Eba sponsors no Mashe Yakram.